sleep. Very long sleep. My sleep schedule's a little bit messed up. A little bit extremely messed up. But I feel a lot more rested now. I went to bed at like 5 AM. We call that jet lag? Is it jet lag? It wasn't like I felt like bad or anything. It's just like... I just needed an extra long sleep. You know what I mean? I needed a very, very good long sleep. Did you have a headache? No, I felt fine. I was just deepy. Yeah, jet lag, sleep cycle messed up. Oh, body needed it. Maybe too tired? Maybe. Armpit fart ASMR. Why do I keep saying that on Twitter? Why do I keep saying armpit fart ASMR as like a topic on Twitter? Oh, no, thank you. Pippa, does a cinder block have 2 holes? Or Oni, or 4 holes asking for a friend? A cinder block. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, cinder block. Hold on, I'm gonna put a picture up on screen and we're gonna discuss this because this is an interesting subject. And by interesting, I mean... not like extremely interesting, but... Chat, when anybody else was a kid, did you guys just have like dozens of cinder blocks like laying around? I feel like I haven't seen a cinder block in a long time now, but when I was younger, there like it felt like there were just cinder blocks everywhere. And I remember I used to love like setting them like on their sides like this to like fill the insides with other rocks and plants and stuff. And then I'd like I also like flipping them over like so there were no holes exposed, so that way you could like bugs and stuff would live underneath them, and then I would flip them back over and like the chickens would come swarm and eat the bugs. I used to have them in front of my house. Adult Legos! Cinder blocks used to roam the country before they went extinct. Oh, that's sad. I think you holes do not exist, Pippa. Oh. I have a couple outside. Cinder blocks have gone extinct in America. I feel like I haven't seen them in so long. I see them every day. I work at a hardware store. Did that at my grandma's house? Hell, thank you. Is this .hack? Yeah, the BGM is .hack. But perhaps the environment you lived in changed significantly. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. Ah, chat. You know what real color theory is? You know what, like, true natural beauty is? It's when you have a blue tarp with red bricks stacked on like every corner to like hold it down. That's like, it's like a blooming flower, chat. It's beautiful. They're used in construction way less than they used to be. Ah, especially residential construction. Jackie, thank you. Algorithm is sending a message. Time for the ASMR member stream. No, I don't think so. I think I'm good. Pink rabbit is beauty. Sons of the Forest flashbacks. Blue tarp is classy. Blue tarp is so classy. It's like blue tarp is like Walmart, right? And like the blue tarp that's like a canvasy material where it, like it's not canvas. It's like the strings, right, where it frays. And it gets holes really easily. That's like the Walmart tarp, and then you have like the really classy tarp that comes out where it's like the black rubber mat tarp. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, baby. You look at the black rubber mat tarp and you're like, whoa. Nothing is getting through that, boys. Hell yeah. It always comes back to Wally World. 45, and thank you. I'm on year 15 in Japan. I recommend giving life here a try. For 6 months or a year, Fishman and Face can give you support for docks, housing, etc. Oh, maybe I'll try. Like 6 months? That's not a long time, right? 6 months is not a crazy amount of time. It is a long amount of time to be like accumulating merch, which I would inevitably be doing, though. So sorry, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed your vacation. I'm glad to see you back. Welcome back. Hello. Thank you. Alrighty, let's take a look at the poll results. shutting down TikTok a good move? 65% of you guys said yes. Why is it saying the stream's bitrate is lower than recommended? What the heck? What the heck? Is shutting down TikTok a good move? 65% of you guys said yes. 35% of you guys said no. Stream is fine on my end. TikTok is a containment platform. TikTok is bad for me brain. A lot more no than I thought. I'm very curious why you guys said shutting down TikTok is a good move. I am extremely curious about that. We can look into some articles first, and then discuss more. Tala, thank you. Remember, this isn't just about TikTok. Under the bill's language, the government can force the blocking sale of any online service. It's about controlling the message. If this stands, Twitter will be next. Is YouTube still broken? Usually I have less votes on a poll than I have viewers on stream, but I have 2,000 votes on the poll and 1,800 viewers. YouTube is changing a lot of stuff. YouTube is changing a lot of stuff. It's been like this the past week or so. I've never seen more votes on a poll than viewers in a stream. Kimon, thank you. So TikTok will be banned for everyone then. In America. Luis Gonzalez, thank you to stop my brain from rotting any further. Surprisal, thank you. Dot hack soundtrack, let's go. You have 2K viewers? On my end, it says 1,800. Never saw an entire stream vote on a poll before. It shows 2,017 viewers on my end. So weird. YouTube is so weird. Whatever. As long as I can keep streaming, it's fine. as long as the stream is still functional. Whatever. Never rains, thank you. At the guy talking about Twitter getting shut down next, I couldn't ask for me anything better than for that site to die also. Jesus Christ. You've also had to pull up for a while? That's true. Dear, thank you. Pippa, I just ordered your hoodie and got shit on by a bird, but he shat on the hoodie, so was I really shat on? Is this a sign? Oh, yeah, the bird's not a fan. He's saying, rise up for bird prisoner. Person with a Japanese name, thank you for $5. I voted no, I don't like TikTok and what it wrought, but I don't like the idea of the government just shutting down companies and Trojan horse bills. Is this .hack-OST? Yes, it is. Alrighty. Here's all the countries with TikTok bans as the platform's future in the US hangs in the balance. This was posted April 25th, so just today, at 2 p.m. Oh, EDT. So like just recently, just recently. A bunch, chat, a bunch of countries have already like issued like some sort of ban. Canada banned TikTok from all government-issued mobile devices in February 2023. I suspect that as the government takes the significant step of telling all federal employees that they can no longer use TikTok on their work phones, many Canadians from business to private individuals will reflect on the security of their own data and perhaps make choices. Belgium. In March 2024, the Belgian government announced that it was banning the app from all government devices. France has banned several social media applications from government employees' phones. India completely banned TikTok, including on citizens' personal devices. India is an interesting one, because they also banned Shein. India banned Shein from the country as well. And they're only going to allow it if India, like, puts warehouses in India. Cool. Shein is like one of the top clothing apps right now. It's like now it's like the fast fashion site. Yeah, now it's like the second biggest under Temu, but Shein is like it's like one of those. It's like everything on there. It's like you get like a T-shirt for like $5, right? Cubanex, thank you. William, thank you. It might stop a certain government from targeting location-based, a lack of abundant. Look at this 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬, thank you. Yeah, United States Congress and the Armed Forces have banned TikTok from all their employees' devices. Approximately half of all states banned the app on state-owned devices, and the federal government similarly banned the app from employees' devices in March 2023. TikTok has promised to sue over the potential US ban. What's the legal outlook? I got a few articles here. I got a few articles here. I don't know, like, if they're all good. Oh, wait, this one I have to pay for. Maybe? No. Maybe? I don't know. I just clicked on the ones that looked interesting. Hello, thank you. The bill should be written to force it to you. The bill now just allows the web control. Rewrite it to force them to rewrite the international app code. TikTok is cancer. Marrow Man, thank you. Ideally, you'd educate people about the realities trying to hurt them. Unfortunately, one of the few things the government is worse at than governing is educating. If you want to directly read the bill that bans TikTok, I also put it in mod chat earlier. Oh, okay. Let me go check that. Let me go check that. My like gut reaction. My gut reaction is that it's kind of messed up that you can like ban an entire platform from people being able to access it, right? Like that just, it doesn't feel very free. You know what I mean? It's so shady. Like, oh, like imagine they shut down like Facebook or Twitter or whatever, right? And it's like, well, like, isn't this what we complain about like other countries doing? Eric, thank you. It's not a ban. ByteDance can choose to sell and make a boatload of money or get banned. The fact that the CEO would rather get banned is sus. Jose Rodriguez, thank you. I'm here to claim my birthright, Pippa. It is my birthday. Raid Skeleton, thank you. I have mixed thoughts now. Mary Sakati, thank you. How am I supposed to wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy if they banned TikTok? Wake up in the morning feeling like Winehouse. Ryan Barwinski, thank you. I want to ban it. Anything that holds a mirror up to the rod of our culture, ban it all. Anti-free market. Yeah. It's a dangerous precedent. Subdogs and you. TikTok is behaved. There's a delicate line I'm walking today. Let's see here. Okay, so here, pages 58 to 78. But I feel like this is like, it's like something I should talk about, right? Because it's like, it's like content creator spirit. Like I'm coming at this not from like the political perspective, right? But of like as a content creator, like reacting to the shutdown of a content creation app. You know what I mean? So from my perspective, if they shut down like YouTube, the impact would just be like insane, right? The impact would be, it's like from my perspective, because this is not just like where I get all of my news, where I like stay in touch with. I was just about to basically like reword where I get my news, but like it's like YouTube is my connection to the world, right? As a consumer, it's where I get like all of my news from. It's where I'm keeping up to date on my surroundings. It's like a gateway, right? And it's like a very broad gateway. It's not like YouTube is a platform for like just buying and selling like books or whatever the hell, right? It's like, it's so broad. A gateway drug. It's so broad that I just can't imagine I could understand like, oh, shutting down this website because it's used for like child pornography or whatever, right? But like when you're talking about like these like broad platforms like YouTube and TikTok, it's like they're just platforms. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like it's not shutting down something nefarious. But I guess you could argue TikTok is nefarious. I don't know. Because of, like, the people controlling it? I don't know. But Matthew, thank you. If YouTube was banned, would Pippa still be Pippa? Yeah, I'd just be on Twitch. Considering there's an algorithm at play, no, they are not just platforms. Ruby Nash, thank you. I want to vote yes and no, it's a mess. Okay. Division D, Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary-Controlled Applications Act. Short title. This division may be cited as Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary-Controlled Applications Act. Section 2, Prohibition of Foreign... Oh my god, it's so repetitive. In general, prohibition of foreign adversary-controlled applications. It shall be unlawful for an entity to distribute, maintain, or update, or enable the distribution, maintenance, or updating of a foreign adversary-controlled application by carrying out within the land or maritime borders of the United States any of the following. It's designed to be hard to read. Providing services to distribute, maintain, or update such foreign adversary-controlled application, including any source code of such application by means of a marketplace, including an online mobile application store through which users within the land or maritime borders of the United States may access, maintain, or update such application. Providing internet hosting services to enable the distribution, maintenance, or updating of such foreign adversary-controlled applications for users within the land or maritime borders of the United States. Applicability, subject to paragraph 3, this subsection shall apply in the case of an application that satisfies the definition of a foreign adversary-controlled application pursuant to subsection G3.8 beginning on the date that is 270 days after the date of enactment of this act, and in the case of an application that satisfies the definition of a foreign adversary-controlled application pursuant to the subject... With respect to foreign adversary-controlled applications, the president may grant a one-time extension of not more than 1 day... Fuck, not more than 90 days... Oh my god. I say thank you. Remember when Elon released files after buying Twitter showing that Twitter was working with the US government to promote certain trends? TikTok is a foreign company, so the US government has no control of their content. Possibly saying the user was like doing surgery with a chainsaw instead of a scalpel. Thank you. Ah! Should have got legal mindset. Yeah, I should have got legal mindset on here. Can you read this for me, bro? Reading law verbatim is not for rabbit brain, though. A big Cooper, thank you. That's a lot of words. I just like Rabbit's voice. Does he have a video on this? He probably would. I wonder if he has a video on this already. Use AI to summarize it. Have AI read it. Lord Brownbear, thank you. Pippa, I do not understand a word you just said. Damn legalese. Man. I feel like that's probably what it is, right? I feel like the US government is probably shutting down TikTok because they don't have control over it, and it's just like as simple as that. Like, they like dress it up in all this like fluffy language, like, no, we're just like protecting you guys from like foreign countries, like, you know, like having access to your private information and your data and stuff. And it's like, come on, bro, you selling that to them anyways. What do you mean? You'll literally sell it to them. What do you mean? Like, you just want control and they're not giving you control. Let's try this. Please don't blast out my eardrums.
We're converting your article into audio and will begin playing momentarily.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is... Oh.
TikTok has promised to sue over the potential US ban. What's the legal outlook? By Wyatt Grantham Phillips, AP business writer. New York, AP, legislation forcing TikTok's parent company to sell the video-sharing platform or face a ban in the US received President Joe Biden's official sign-off Wednesday. But the newly minted law could be in for an uphill battle in court.
I get copyright struck for this.
Critics of the sell or be banned ultimatum argue it violates TikTok users' First Amendment rights. The app's China-based owner, ByteDance, has already promised to sue, calling the measure unconstitutional. But
I think that's true, right?
Success.
Chat, do you guys agree with this? Hold on, I'm gonna make a poll. Is the ban unconstitutional? I swear to God, I can spell. Like, it feels like... I don't know. Ryan, thank you. It feels like they're taking away, like, the freedom of speech from the situation, right? And they're saying, oh, well, it's because they're taking your data. And it's like realistically, right? Like, people should have the freedom to make that choice, right? Like, wouldn't it be more in line to, like, try and, like, educate people on what's going on, right? Like, why don't you guys, like, start putting out propaganda against TikTok, right? Instead of just, like, shutting it down. Like, this is so lazy. This is so lazy. You're just like, no, you can't have control over the American people. We want control over the American people. Can't educate people that don't want to be? 52% of people are saying yes, it's unconstitutional. It feels like they're taking away freedom of speech here, right? Wasn't there a sort of option? Because everybody would choose it. Grace, thank you. TikTok is not based in the US, so the First Amendment does not apply. Richard Bird, thank you. The founding fathers did not die for TikTok to be banned! Love you, Chibidoki. Thank you. BTN Fiend, thank you. This is basically the Communication Act of 1934, but for applications. It's spies in it, so they say it's the reason they use. Self-use, thank you. I don't use TikTok. If it's an issue of data collection, then just post a warning prior to entering the site and let people make their own choice. Yeah. I agree with that, right? I agree. Like, I feel like there should just be, like, warnings on it, not, like, a complete shutdown. This is something your opinion is that they just want to replace it with a new USA version of it. That's exactly what they want to do. One Doom Space Marine, thank you. Since TikTok isn't owned by US citizens or based in the US, it would not be. Rather, the possible US buyout would be the constitutional out. Ilduran, thank you. They're just mad that someone other than them is spying. This is what the Patriot Act was. This is why the Patriot was made after all. This is simply one mob muscling out the other from their territory. Good night, thank you. Okay, 54% say unconstitutional. Pathetic, thank you. Shutting it down is censorship. Their reasoning is BS. China gets US citizen everyone does data brokers who are allowed to sell your data. Yeah. Colonel, thank you. Have you read about the FCC going back on the net neutrality thing today? They're going back on net neutrality too? They're going back on net neutrality as well? Are you serious? Hold on.
This is not guaranteed. The law's opponents, which include advocacy organizations like the American Civil Liberties Union, maintain that the government hasn't come close to justifying banning TikTok, while others say national security claims could still prevail. For years, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have expressed concerns that Chinese authorities could force ByteDance to hand over US user data, or influence Americans by suppressing or promoting certain content on TikTok. The US has yet to provide public evidence to support those claims, but political pressures have piled up regardless. If upheld, legal experts also stress that the law could set a precedent carrying wider ramifications for digital media in the US. Hey Race, what you need to know. That's the central question. TikTok and opponents of the law have argued that a ban would violate First Amendment rights of the social media platform's 170 million US users.
Oh, they're bringing back net neutrality. Wait. Okay, it has been many years since I cared about the net neutrality stuff. They're reinstating it. Okay, because what I remember is the net neutrality thing where the freaking evil villain mastermind guy from Verizon was like, ha, we're going to be allowed to charge you more money to have faster internet speeds and block your access to which is already what they do, to websites that do not pay us to have like premium access or whatever, right? Like basically it was like, if you're not using like the sites that we want you to use, we're gonna slow down your internet and basically like try to restrict your access to it as much as possible, right? Ajit Pai, was that his name? Do you guys remember that? Hold on. Ajit Pai. Do you guys remember What a supervillain this guy was? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here, wait, here we go. Here's net neutrality in a nutshell, and it's got 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐺 Pai on it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, little boy, what would you like for Christmas this year?
Well, to be honest, I just want the internet to stay the same, man. This whole net neutrality thing's got me freaking spooked!
Oh, I see. You know, I agree, kid. I thought Amazon was the scariest thing for my business before, but now this? I'll see what I can do.
Did somebody say net neutrality?
That's him! That's 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐺 Pai!
Kid, don't you fucking hate the internet in its current state? Don't you want to change? No, I'm pretty sure me and the rest of everyone on the planet likes the internet how it is.
Ho, ho, ho! What the fuck is going on here? Ho, ho, ho! Wait a fucking minute!
Ah!
My plan to ruin Christmas foiled again!
This is it. This is what happened.
One, Ajit Pai. You can really go and die. You're surely screwing. You don't know what you're doing. Fuck you, Ajit Pai. Ajit Pai, more like a piece of shit pie.
So yeah, that's basically what happened. That's like everything that happened. 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐺 Pai was kind of base though, for like living up to like his supervillain shtick. I like to think Ajit Pai was like Lelouch, right? Like I like to believe that Ajit Pai was like, I'm gonna be like as evil and corny as possible to like rile people up. And then people are gonna be like so mad, and they're gonna like do something about it. You know what I mean? Like I like to believe he was playing like the like a long game, a reverse psychology. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cause like there's just no way. There's just no way you're that evil. 𝐴𝐻𝐺, thank you. Remember the Harlem Shake video he did? Wait, what? Hold on. Ajit Pai Harlem Shake. Hold on. Why is this 10 minutes long? Wait, hold on. Is it the PSA from the chairman of the FCC? Is it that video? I don't remember. 10 minutes for Harlem Shake? Yes? Oh god, no. Wait, is real? Hell, thank you. Be wary of any news regarding net neutrality. The term has slowly changed over the years and can mean multiple things these days. Hold on. Let's try the not 10 minutes long one.
Hi, I'm Ajit Pai.
Hi,
I'm
Ajit
chairman
Pai.
of the FCC.
He stepped down,
Recently,
right?
There's been quite a bit of conversation about my plan to restore internet freedom. Here are just a few of the things you'll still be able to do on the internet after these Obama-era regulations are repealed. You can still gram your food.
Wow! Wow! Ah! Ah! What the fuck? Ah! 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 Ah!
Quality.
No!
Are you selfieing or just... You can
This
still
man
post
does not eat
photos
food.
of
This man
together,
drinks toilet.
like puppies. You can still...
See, like, he's just evil, right? 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐺, thank you. TikTok is the problem for them to offer their authoritarian solution. They can use this to ban any website they want to now. This is a thing of the children level Trojan horse authoritarianism. Lightning Fire, thank you. Can Pippa be my news reporter for everything?
shop for all your Christmas
He's baiting.
presents.
He's gonna be baiting.
Yes. Got that bulk deal on fidget spinners.
Yeah!
Yes! Those eclipse glasses are so cheap!
Wow! Ooh, boy! I love the internet!
You can still binge watch your favorite shows.
It's so like... it's so like symbolic, right? See, like it has to be intentional. It has to be intentional. He's like positioning himself with like the dragon wings. He's like a demon, chat. He's like a demon. It has to be intentional. It has to be intentional. He was doing this on purpose. He was doing this on purpose, chat.
You can still stay part of your favorite fan community.
Ah! copyright! Oh god. Fucking Suicide Squad over here, like group of League of supervillains. Jesus Christ. Look at me, I'm so relatable.
And everything else you ever did on the internet. Like everything. All of it. All of it.
Jesus, man. Rewind, she was the goth girl. Ajit Pai knew press and normies would eat up all the memes because they're all stupid. Pippa, why is that in your recommendations? Island Juggler, thank you. I'm ready for the band, so hot take. Everyone talks about the world's favorite demographic going in the world, but nobody talks. Okay. Alright, buddy. Come on, man. We're finally shooting on TikTok. Pizza Man, thank you. Can we... What? BGM Credits, thank you. This video is so cringe. They play this to inmates. Oh my god. What's the video on the top left? Some fucking rabbit. Alright. Back to this.
Patrick Toomey, deputy director of the ACLU's
This is too fast. I
National
can't
Security
understand.
Project, said a TikTok ban would stifle free expression and restrict public access to a platform that has become central source for information sharing. Among key questions will be whether the legislation interferes with the overall content of speech on TikTok, notes 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 an assistant professor of law and computer science at Northeastern University, because content-based restrictions meet a higher level of scrutiny.
This is going in one ear and out the other. I can't process it anymore. I'm thinking about like Martin Shkreli and shit because chat keeps bringing him up. Chat. Let's pivot. How would you guys feel if they banned YouTube? Would a ban on YouTube be comparable? How about that? I'm curious what you guys think. Is it not comparable because the ban on YouTube, like, it wouldn't make as much sense because it's like an American company that owns it? Or would it be... Yes, it would be comparable because, like, at the end of the day, they're still, like, platforms. So it doesn't matter, like, where they're owned because it's still, like, a place for people to communicate ideas and, like, share news and information and stuff. They can't take our marmots. I think they're comparable and chat is being biased. YouTube is too big. TikTok is massive. Isn't TikTok... Wait, maybe not. I was gonna say, isn't TikTok, like, bigger than YouTube at this point? But I think that's only true for, like, in terms of, like, the younger market, right? Like, more young people will watch TikTok than YouTube. Most popular apps. Hold on. Most popular apps 2023. Top apps worldwide, Q1 2023. Let's take a look at this image. Bada-boom! Yeah, downloads TikTok. Consumer spend, TikTok. Monthly active users, TikTok. YouTube's not even on there. Wait, so TikTok is just, like, outright, like, bigger than YouTube, at least on the mobile market, and the mobile market is like way more massive than like the PC market, right? Yeah, like, you, even though it may be misinformation, think of the children, Bibbo. YouTube is already pre-installed. YouTube is already pre-installed, but look at the consumer spend. Downloads and consumer spend based on combined iOS App Store and Google Play, iOS only for China, MAU based on iPhone and Android phone combined, excluding China. Pre-installed apps such as YouTube on Android phone and Safari on iPhone are excluded from MAU ranking. Oh, my OBS died for a second. Young than you, my view was simple if the controls it, ban it. I have the same view. Space that right like you, I can't believe in 2024 we're debating free speech rights of people on a platform can... But for a sec, but we're good. Susan sending me a message. Non-fiction, thank you. So they just excluded YouTube to make it fair. Yeah. But like looking at monthly active users, right? Like YouTube is not even on the ranking. Oh wait, but because yeah, they're excluded. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. So I wonder like what it would look like if they were. Cap Spike, thank you. While I'm indifferent to TikTok being banned, I think the point was because it was caught spying on people and owned by another country. Probably at number 1. Do you think YouTube would be at number 1 for monthly active users? Most used apps in 2023. Yeah, most downloaded isn't like a super helpful metric. Hold on, here's like an article. Maybe this will go into it. Let's take a look-see. Oh, I lost my YouTube chat. There you guys are. Ah, what did I just click on? Okay. Ranked the world's most popular apps by but this is by downloads. Like, what would this look like? If we could like see just YouTube. You know? Like I wanna know like how popular YouTube is compared to TikTok. Instagram sucks. How is Instagram like the highest up here? Also, this was during COVID. Who is going on Instagram during COVID? What's even on there? Isn't Instagram like it's just like food and like travel vlogs? Not vlogs, like travel photos. Who the fuck is using Instagram during COVID? Look it up by time spent. 2023 apps most time spent. Okay. Daily infographic. The top social media apps people spend the most time on. Let's take a look at this. It's like Giga Normie Central. TikTok still beats out YouTube. Hourly screen time per month. The top social apps we spend the most time on. Oh wait, but is this like just China? Wait, what? I'll be honest, I spend a lot of time on social media, but how much time do you actually spend on these apps? We all use these apps differently, and it depends on who you are and what you like to do. Now let's take a look at the top social media apps people spend the most time on. Why does this link to something different? The most popular smartphone apps over the last 5 years? Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, this is ancient. Oh my god. Cut the Rope, Defender, Temple Run, Angry Birds, Dragon Veil. Catfish. Oh, I used to play this. I downloaded a special APK version. Jackie, thank you. What? Take me back. Take me back. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Rage of Bahamut. Angry Birds Star Wars. Highest grossing was Clash of Clans. Oh my god. Hijack, thank you. It's simply ruling, not in the US, no US rights. TikTok would be allowed to say if it became US owned. YouTube is US owned, can't be banned, don't agree with it. US government does seem to have the power to do it. Ghost Majima, thank you. If we get rid of TikTok, how will we be able to keep up with Daniel Larson? Mona Pandigan, thank you. Google lobby the government to ban TikTok because TikTok has taken all of their advertising money. It's not about spying, it's about profit. Mr. Girl, thank you. Foreigners will continue to cry about American monopoly of the internet, but every other country would be way more evil about it if given the chance. What the hell? The Pingu, thank you. Not to get too political. Dragon Veil, that brings me back. Blood Brothers RPG. Fun Run? Minecraft Pocket Edition? God, in 2013. In 2013, Minecraft Pocket Edition was the second highest grossing app. Oh my god, wait, Skype was up. Wait, in 2012! Skype was one of the top free... most popular apps. What the hell? Oh my god. I had Skype on my phone. I remember I got like a prepaid phone because my phone was like dead. And my parents were like, okay, we'll just give you a phone that... Like, because you like never use your phone, we'll just like give you one that has like a set amount of stuff on it, basically. And you can go from there. And I remember I think I used it literally once to talk on Skype to my guild leader. I used it literally once. I went on Skype and I asked my guild leader about like upcoming dungeon run shit. I might have popped into like the Skype group chat for a little bit, and that was it. That was it. Wolfenwang, thank you. We need to go back to Skype. Skype was terrible. I don't want to go back to Skype. Potato Radio, thank you. Per the DHS National Intelligence Law of 2017, Data Security Law of 2020, and Cryptology Law of 2020. People have the right to choose what they use. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think, I don't know. I feel like banning platforms, it just rubs me the wrong way, right? Like, I don't have like a fancy like legalese way of saying it or whatever. I don't have like gigabrained like nuanced political take with like the fucking like years of studying like political foreign policy and shit, right? My gut take though is just like why are you taking away something that people use to communicate on? Like that's weird to me. I don't like that. It just feels wrong. Yeah, it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong to me. I would care if it wasn't owned by an actual foreign government, but it's the internet, so who cares? Right? It's like, this isn't like TikTok is like mandated to be like, you have to install TikTok at school or whatever, or they're like, it's the #1 like, I don't even know what. It's like, it's just a social media app. Why does it have to be in America? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's just weird to me. You can manipulate people with it? So does like the entirety of the internet have to be owned by America? To me, it feels like they're like building walls around America with the internet, and it's like the internet is made to be like free, right? The internet is supposed to be like a lawless land. It's better when it's like that, in my opinion. More people get like fucked over and shit, but like that's just life. I'd rather the internet be the Wild West than be a fucking padded cell. That's just weird to me. It's weird to me. Why are we gating off the internet? I don't like that. I don't think we should be saying no, you can't use these websites because they're owned by other countries. That's weird to me. I don't like that. Red Brewer, like you, only the US can farm and sell our data, goddammit. So true, King. There's YouTube Wipeout. I remember the Wipeout on Roblox. Legend of the Cryptids. I've never even heard of this one. Nicholas and you, silly rabbit. The whole world belongs to America. So true. Game of Life. Trivia Crack. What is Trivia Crack? I've never heard of that one either. I remember Goat Simulator. Oh my god, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I remember when they put Five Nights at Freddy's on mobile, because like when they did it, I had family visiting, right? So we were all staying at like this. It was like it's like an Airbnb before like Airbnb was super big, I guess. But I think Airbnb was a thing at this time. I don't know. But the point is, we were at like this rental house, right? That they were staying in, and vacation home? It's not a vacation home. It's like a house that they rented for a little bit. And one of the kids had Five Nights at Freddy's on their phone. And I was like, oh, that's cool. You play Five Nights at Freddy's, and they booted it up, and they like tapped the screen a few times, and then they closed it, and they're like, nah, it's too scary. And then they put on Markiplier, and then Markiplier called someone an asshole, and one of the adults looked over and was like, you better turn that off. You're not allowed to listen to stuff like that. It's a vivid memory. Spider-God, thank you! There's a TikTok that was clearly made in China and have very... Not in my Christian Airbnb. Yeah. God forbid. It's weird to think that, like, Five Nights at Freddy's has been around for so long now. And, like, that the like, YouTuber, like, Let's Play Golden Era was so long ago. Brendan and you, but Pippa, how do we handle the algorithm that is made to harm us? I don't agree with the banning it, but it is a threat. I don't know! I don't know how you handle an algorithm that's made to brainwash people. Like, maybe this take is brain dead, but it's like, I don't think the answer to, like, harmful propaganda is to shut down the harmful propaganda. I think it's just to make, like, better propaganda, right? Like, against that propaganda. It's like... Because, like, how do you define whether or not something is, like, really a threat or not, right? Like, if the government goes around, like, saying, oh, well, this is a threat, so we have to get rid of it. It's like, well, I mean, are they, like, killing people with it? No? Then, like, how is it a threat? Oh, because it is, like, conditioning the youths to have the opinions of our foreign adversaries. It's like, well... Like, make better propaganda, bro. Like, how do you even, like, define what you're saying is a threat? I don't know. That just seems weird to me. It seems like you could apply that line of reasoning to, like, anything. Like, oh, well, we can't allow this because we can't allow fucking boba tea because it's like the introduction of like a foreign threat that would damage the sales of fucking Coca-Cola because people are gonna want boba tea instead of Coca-Cola when they go out. It's like, whatever, dude. You want more propaganda? Life is just propaganda, man. I would rather there be, like, more propaganda than less options. Right? Like, I know that, like, sounds, like, weird, right? But it's like, why would I want things taken away from me, right? Like, I'd rather you blast my brain with more information and watch people fight over shit than people be like, oh, no, you just can't have this. Joey Jada, thank you. The Chinese government. I was like, you people are stupid and not allow themselves to be brainwashed. Storm, thank you. Pippa, Ministry of Truth. Faceman, thank you. The Unabomber was right. Pepper Creatine, thank you. Imagine if Elon revived Vine but kept the 7-second time limit in place. It would force you to actually be creative instead of rant stupidly forever. What? Are people going on to TikTok to rant? Or what do you mean? Or are you saying, like, if I was on Vine, I would have to be creative instead of rant? But I'm not on Vine or TikTok. I don't like those platforms. I like long-form content, so I'm on YouTube. Well, what's your point? What's guys, thank you. On an unrelated note, the bun is making me want to replay Dot Hack. I signed up for PipDoc. And people rant everywhere. Like, you know, like, if there's, like, the 7-second limit, right? Like, people are gonna, like, rant in the video a little bit, or they're gonna put on an image on screen of what they're ranting about, and then they're just gonna use the description for, like, the rest of their rant, right? I think Facebook would be comparable. You're a fan of Oban, aren't you, Pippa? Hell yeah, I'm a fan of Oban. He's so fucking cool. Oban is so fucking cool. I love him. Not hack anime or game, which was better? The game. Zzz. If Brain Rot was manifested as a website. I keep like trying to use TikTok because I want to understand the hype, right? And it's like fun for a little bit. But I feel like the algorithm just doesn't work on me. I don't know. Like every time I try to use TikTok, it's like, oh, this is interesting. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. Okay, now I'm bored. Like there's nothing to like long-term hold your interest, right? It's just a bunch of like short-form stuff with no like, I guess like relation to anything. It's just like so out of context. I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it, right? Like when I watch YouTube, maybe it's because like when I watch YouTube, right? Like I'll watch a lot of like commentary stuff. I'll watch a lot of like VTubers. It's still like a lot of like brain rot content, right? But I watch it and I'm like, oh, this is interesting because of this. Oh, this person destroyed their career. That's interesting. Like here's what I can take from it, like going forward, right? Or like here's like a fun little documentary on some like crazy event, like the down the rabbit hole videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? TikTok stuff just feels like a mini game. You know what I mean? Like TikTok feels like playing a mini game versus like playing a real game or like an arcade game, right? Like, and like going to the arcade is fun, but you're not like making real progress, I guess, unless you're like hitting the leaderboards. But TikTok, there's no like equivalent to that. You know what I mean? Don't Punch Ninjas, thank you. Thank you for introducing me to Face Connect and helping me prove that I shouldn't have adult money. Uh-oh. Isn't that all phone games? I don't know. TikTok is empty calories. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Feels like junk food. Wouldn't know, never used it. TikTok is like playing the slots. That's a good comparison. Constant video blue balls. Oh yeah, that's another thing I hated about TikTok is like I'd go on there, right? And I'm watching something and like the caption is like, watch this cat. And you watch the cat and the end of the like the entire video, it's like swatting at like a cupboard, right? And at the end of the video, it like opens the cupboard and then like walks away. And you're like, what? What did I just watch? What the fuck was this? I sat here watching. Yeah, follow for part 2. Fuck off. Max, thank you. Hey, Pippa, what was your favorite time zone? My favorite time zone? I don't think I have one. Rainbow, thank you. Well, actually, I think PST is my favorite time zone because everybody else is in it, so doing time conversions is a lot easier. Rainbow, thank you. I don't like government overreach, but TikTok is basically a propaganda arm. TikTok reeks of loser. I can't stand it. Clickbaited. Watch till the end. I hate those so much. Top 3 time zones. God's time is Eastern time? I don't know. Eastern time is nice because it's like... Eastern time is nice because it's like everything is later for you. So... people will schedule stuff like early in the morning, and instead of you having to show up early in the morning, you're showing up like 3 hours later, right? But on the other hand, that also means when stuff is at night, you have to be up until early in the morning, which used to drive me insane and kind of like destroyed my mental health for a little bit. Because I had these meetings, right, that were like, they're at like midnight or like just before midnight. PST. And then for me, the meeting starts at 3 in the morning, right? And no meeting is only ever like 10 minutes. So I have to stay up from like 3 a.m. to 4 to 5 a.m., right? In order to get through this shit. Which just completely like decimates all semblance of a potential sleep schedule. It's very miserable. It's very, very miserable. And stuff like, if stuff is set to release in America, it's always set to release midnight PST, right? So again, you get it at like 3 a.m. EST. Unless they like account for the time zones and they set it to release at midnight EST if you're in the EST, but most things don't do that. Space Guy Rising, 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐿, you can probably say whatever about American policies as a citizen of both America and the internet, but when you're scared to say things that might criticize and you maybe they shouldn't have so much influence. I just don't want to like shit on other countries, right? Like, look at chat. Chat, you guys could be like, "Oh, Pippa is like this is symptomatic of a larger issue. Pippa isn't talking about this or that." And it's like I'm part of a company, right? So like whatever opinions I have on my own about things, like I can have, right? But like while I'm on company time wearing a company like title and everything, like I have to recognize that my opinions on this or that can end up reflecting on everybody in the company, like regardless, right? And it's not like it's like not good to let that affect everybody else. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Which is why I want to like tackle this like from the perspective of a content creator, not like politics, right? Citrus, thank you. Counterpoint Canada. My company's the same way. I can't even appear to represent them with my opinions. Yeah. I mean, like the Face Connect is not like so extremely strict or whatever, but it's like I just don't want to put others in a potentially like weird position, right? Thank God there something about TikTok NPC streamers. Did you guys see the videos of the TikTok NPC streamers? I never like really watched these, so I didn't understand like just how batshit insane they are. But then I watched like a commentary channel talk about them, and it's like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Yes. Okay, money gun, I got your name. Wow, a lot of gift.
So like people like donate like hat and wait, Arclight! Wait a minute! One of you? One of my chatters going to NPC TikTok thought streams and donating straw hats? Arclight? You're supposed to be being a contrarian and rage baiting in my chat. What are you doing here? Arclight? Oh my fucking god. I don't even think he's here today. Potato Radio, thank you. Oh, by the way, Legal Mindset said if you want to marry Tenma, it would be the most sure way to get a green card in Japan. Jesus.
For you, yes. Yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl.
Act like being pretty quiet tonight.
Yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl. Let me write it down. Oh, take it, baby. This is so cute. Yes. Go crazy. Ooh.
So like, oh, he did it again, that son of a bitch. So people like donate this shit, right? And she like responds to it with like set catchphrases.
Ooh.
I feel like a boomer right now. I'm like explaining to you guys like this trend is from fucking 9 months ago. So as brother, you boomer politicians with overpriced house markets, mass inflation, outbuying Zoomers and Gen Alpha, but calling us lazy and blocking the media. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl. Let me write it down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. Kel, money gun, I got your name. Wow, I wanna give for you. Yes, that's a great vibe.
Is the roses what makes her say yes, yes, yes? Eddie Lombardo, thank you. Leah did better. The guy should have given her money instead. Isabel, thank you. NPC streams make me want some good old Canadian healthcare.
That's a great vibe. That's a great vibe. You know the vibe. Oh, take it, baby. I love you. Oh, take it, baby. I love you. Yes, yes, yes. Hee-haw, yes. The guy feel like a cow.
I feel like her like constantly like fixing her hair and her shirt and everything like kills the vibe, right? Am I being like dumb about this? That will think these NPC streamers just feel like the auditory and visual stimulation streamers for the Divergent that have money? Maybe. Like, how much does this shit even cost? Aren't these things like 50 cents each? The vibe? It's like there was this one girl, hold on, where she like feels like a real NPC, right? Like, and I mean that in like a complimentary like kind of way, where she like she acts like a real NPC from a video game. But hold on, good TikTok NPC. Like, she, like, does, like, a really, really good job at, like, selling the idea that she's, like, an NPC in the video game, right? Like, her motions are super, super fluid. And now I can't fucking find her. Now, I can't find... It's just this fucking Miles Morales guy popping up nonstop. Ah! Chat, do any of you guys know her name? They're not very good at it. Chris, I think you have a birthday, Captain People. Let's go Spiral. Let's go, God save Team Spiral! Skyrim dialogue. It's like... I give super uncanny vibes. It's like when you're like constantly like fixing your strap and stuff and fixing your hair. Like it's not... Like that's not what an NPC does in games, right? Like NPCs don't like... break their like animation cycle to like fix their bra and shit, right? Like sometimes they do, but it'll be part of like an animation loop, right? Where it's like they'll have like a set animation for it that like triggers, right? This lady is just like fixing her bra just like a normal person would. But the hair fixing is the animation. But it's like not the same. It's like an idle animation. Hers is not like an idle animation. Hers is like breaking character to do it. Mr. Thank you. Yeah, people donate to these NPC streams to make the streamer respond to certain phrases in a specific way. Anyway, unrelated, but it's my birthday today! Can you sing me the happy birthday song? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, here's the NPC girl. Lock Sneaky. Let's see. Is she the good one? Wait, hold on. Hold on. This does have like a lot of views. This is not the one that I was thinking of. This is not who I was thinking of. Welcome home and welcome all. What the fuck? What the fuck? And where's the quest marker? Skinwalker. The eating animation was really good. Fuckface McDivvy, thank you. Do you think shit like this affects the streamer's day-to-day life, like unintentionally giving themselves Tourette's? Shred Pirate Roberts, thank you. Do you know who else's birthday it is? My nephew, which my man is full second year of this curious world. Happy second birthday, Dread Pirate Roberts' nephew. Jeez, how warm thank you. I've never seen a human approach the Uncanny Valley so brazenly. Oh, man. Oh, God. Paradoxical Madness, thank you. It's unnerving. It's so unnerving. Hell, thank you. People... It needs to go out more. This is how most people act. What do you mean?
If you smack two heavy metal balls together, the energy of their collision will be focused at such a small point, enough heat can be produced to literally burn a hole through paper. Try this at home. It smells like smoke, but...
What the fuck? What the fuck?
If you smack two heavy metal... If you smack two heavy metal balls... If you smack two...
I don't know why that's funny to me.
51 years old. Get off of the game.
Actually, I'm 47, Bob. How old are you?
Wait, I'm getting distracted, Chad.
You just admit to being 10 years old?
Yeah.
Well, in order to play this game, you gotta be 13 years or older, Bub. So you're committing a felony.
Stop, you're breaking the simulation.
Oh, yeah. Tell the cops that.
Who is this? Griff Master? Oh no.
911, what is your emergency?
I got a kid here who's playing Among Us VR under the age of 13 years old.
Oh
Okay. What is the child's name and age?
His name is Emerald, and he's about 8 years old.
Okay. Are they still misbehaving?
Yeah, he's in the game right now.
If they're still being naughty when the police arrive, they'll
Fucking
arrest
kill
them
that
and
kid!
take them to the children's prison.
The children's prison! Oh no!
Mind if I ask your child a couple questions?
Go for it.
Have you ever been to a children's prison?
No!
Okay.
I'm scared!
It's not a fun place. But I'll tell you what. If you can promise to stop being naughty right now, I can call the police and tell them not to go to your house.
Oh, he laughed! Yeah!
Alright, that was kind of cute.
If you smack two...
Okay. Wait, Chad, I want to find the good TikToker. The good NPC. Hold on. Chat. There was like, hold on. NPC TikTok. Was she like Chinese? There's like one that's like really good at it. Like she like she's doing it like the cute way, not like the uncanny valley way. But I don't know if I can find it. I don't know if I can find her. But this shit, not you. This shit is just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Girl, let me ride it time. Go crazy, go crazy. Yes. Oh, take it, baby. This is so cute. Yes.
Like it doesn't feel like a real NPC.
This is so cute. Go crazy, go crazy. Ooh. Hee-haw, yes. You gotta feel like a cowgirl. Let me ride it time. Yes. Yes. Oh, take it, baby. I love you. Yes.
Dog.
That was good. Lemonade. Ice cream so good. Yes. Do you think? Huh? Woof.
Galaxies are like the most expensive, right?
Amazing. Victor Galaxy. I got your name. Wow, a lot of gifts for you. Take it, baby.
I think Galaxies are the most expensive.
Yes.
This feels like being in a mental asylum.
Yes, popcorn.
Wait, stop. Please spare my brain. People unironically watch this.
Ice cream so good. Yes.
People unironically watch
this. Take it,
this.
baby. I love you. Yes.
Is she eating?
Yes. Oh, take it, baby. I love you. Yes.
Wait, what the hell is this?
I love you. Yes. Oh, take it, baby. I love you.
Wait, what is this?
Yes.
Is this a hair iron?
Yes.
With something inside of it?
Do the dance.
What is this?
Oh, baby, you know I can't swim.
What?
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Yes, popcorn. Slay, that was good. Coconut. That was good.
Curling
Coconut.
iron.
Cake.
Popcorn with the hair. Why is she putting popcorn in there?
Gang. Ice cream so good. Yes. Meow. Fire. Oh, special.
What is she holding? A hair curling iron with popcorn inside. Torture.
Yes, strong woman. Oh, take it, baby. This is so cool. Yes. Oh,
Somebody
take it,
knew
baby.
what I
This
mean.
is so cute.
I'm shooting!
Gang. Ice cream so good.
I want to know what's happening with the popcorn!
Ice cream so good. Yes.
Then was thinking this is an NPC. This is a mental patient who escaped the asylum.
Yes.
And then there's the Miles Morales one. Hold on. This guy like obviously breaks character. Copyright! be bad at that copyright.
Oh, I'll make sure to give those to Peter. He was supposed to teach me everything, you know. And now, Jesus, jeez, what is your problem?
Yo, what? Like, you saw me running.
I think that one's fake. Is this like his actual channel, maybe? Incredibly hard to watch. NPC Miles Morales breaks character part 2. Cool crossover. That woman has kids, by the way. Yeah, kids gotta eat. Stop, I'm losing my last brain cell. He's smiling.
Oh no, that's not them.
What's happening? Live pause. I don't have any context for what's going on! You didn't get a second to breathe. These TikTok NPCs need to chill. Bro had non-stop galaxies.
Is that a galaxy? Whoa! Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa!
So he gets a galaxy and like jumps off from off screen.
Wow, is that a... Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa!
Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa!
Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa!
Wow!
Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa!
It wasn't them. I don't... I need more bullets.
Whoa!
Poor dude, but life he chose. Is this supposed to be sad?
Wow, is that a galaxy? Whoa! Wow, is that a galaxy?
Like, how much is a galaxy worth?
Whoa!
How much, Jed, how much is a galaxy worth? Hold on. TikTok, stream price cost. Like, what are these even worth? Hold on. Wait, I don't see, hold on, TikTok, stream galaxy cost? Like, how much are the galaxies and the roses? I'm not even seeing. Oh wait, a rose is like 1 coin? $15. A galaxy is $15? So he's getting... For $15, he's doing like the little jump thing.
Fucking dick.
Wait, so hold on. Calculator. 3,396 times 15. That's $50,000! Bro! Just keep jumping! What do you mean? Oh, wait, TikTok takes 50%! Oh my god. Okay, divided by 2. $25,000, bro. Just keep jumping. Who cares? Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it. What do you mean? What are you like? Oh man, this is so bad, right? This is so bad. Bro, like, just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. What do you mean? That's $25,000 dues. It's worth it. These poor TikTok NPC people. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, thanks for the gummies. Hey, fuck nigga, what you said? What you said, fuck?
So anyways, TikTok NPC. Wait, there's more of this girl. Wait, hold on. Spider-Man went aggro a little bit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh no. The level's too low. No. Oh man. This video makes me uneasy. It's a little bit disturbing. It's a little bit it's a little bit strange. She's actually really good. She's pretty good at this. She's pretty good at this. Whoa. See, this feels like it's like references to actual games. You know? The other ones are very strange. Like they're just repeating like a bunch of phrases. I don't know. Yeah, this one's Skyrim, the other one was GT. What the hell? Hold on, wait. Sims logic? How to get... Oh wait, this was the Sims as well. Oh hi, Ma. That's for Skyrim. I miss the Skyrim feeling, not gonna lie. Makes me want to play Skyrim again, but I could never want to play Skyrim ever again. That one wasn't as good. These aren't as good. Can you tangent and watch the old Oblivion one these people are ripping off? Wait, which one? There were a bunch of old Oblivion videos. Oblivion NPCs be like, never seen the Oblivion NPC stuff is good too. Wait, chat, do you guys know that? Wait. What was this NPC related? I don't know if it was. But there was like the one video. There was like the one video where it was like, I don't know why this is making me think of this. But this is like, this is, they should do this trend. They should make this a trend on TikTok. I think this was popular when the Oblivion memes were popular, and that's why I'm like associating them. Why you got on sub from Beba? I don't know! Smack that subscribe button, ring the bell, and don't forget to leave a comment! I remember this. This was popular during the Oblivion NPC memes, right?
Here's lace. We made a lot of that.
Sure.
It hits so much. Like the NPC memes.
I bought you like that wrong for the coordination.
Ah!
That's good.
Bored? We'll go watch NPC memes!
So I went to York around the watch today.
Oh?
Yeah. That doll's a rainbow on her face.
Yeah.
Can't believe that Maury Elton John.
Ah.
Did you flap by the one black call?
Yeah, I come by the next ring.
Uh-huh.
I played that Pribadium by the wrong front line today.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Raising Man with an Ash Marine.
The click-hole one is better.
No, her station is trapped. I mean, why the Crest Soldier for the Magdalene Nation is further grad to my Joseph.
Joseph for the Magalon?
Magalon
Elton
my
John.
shit.
Is this SimStock? No. SimStock has like its own like distinct like cadence, right? Transport, thank you. She is a bit cringe, but a good cringe, if that should be a thing. Pippa is pretending to understand English. Sorry, chat. The truth is I have all my lines fed to me by management. And that's why I mess up so much. Hold on. Sims language. The Sims language is like an actual thing, right? Like yeah. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. There's like people do it like they like the Sims like song covers and stuff.
To the sound design of the Sims.
People like they actually rewrite the songs to be in Simlish.
Sims is of course the language that the Sims speak. I'm a linguist by trade, and in this video I want to take a look at where Simlish actually comes from. I want to use some basic linguistics to see if we can learn something more about Simlish and eventually maybe decide whether Simlish is a proper language after all. Some of you might already know the origins of The Sims. Developer Will Wright wanted to find a good way for his Sims to express themselves, and he wanted to do this in a sort of flexible way that was not tied to any region whatsoever, but also a way...
I tried. I was like sitting here like ready to like pause this. Kirsha. Yeah, this is Kirsha. Don't get up with the thank you. Is Pippa the first native Simlish speaker? Megan is golden. Thank you. How did we get here? I was watching, but I'm still lost. I don't know. Smug suck. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Click on that Pipkin Pippa stream. No, I hate Pipkin Pippa. But I remember, like, Simlish and stuff, like, when I was younger, I was convinced that this was, like, a real language, right? And, like, if I like, studied it enough, like, I would understand, right? And this was, like, around the time where, like, I was hearing, like, these stories and stuff of, like, people, like, oh, yeah, I learned English from the radio and stuff like that, right? And I was convinced that I could learn the Sims language by, like, listening to the conversations in The Sims. So what I would do is I would have my Sims talk to each other, right? Over and over and over and over and over. And I would just like sit there and listen to like the entire thing, and I had like the entire like top left of the screen like filled with the interactions.
Repetitive for the player. It needed to be something that fitted the quirky style of the game, and at the same time left whatever was said open to the interpretation of the player. Initially, the developers thought they might use musical cues, but they quite quickly realized this didn't really convey the human side of The Sims, and the idea was quite quickly scrapped. They then experimented with scripts that mixed languages like Navajo, Estonian, and Ukrainian to form sort of a made-up, scrambled-up language. But even that, they realized that the voice actor had kind of trouble making it sound fluent and really fitting it into The Sims. Eventually, after some frustration, they allowed the voice actor to improvise through a game of Foreign Poet, in which you make up a poem with gibberish words and try to convey its meaning. This string of utter gibberish seemed to work, and Will Wright and the other producers quickly asked the voice actor if he had a female counterpart that could help them out for the female voices. There's still some clips of the original voice actors riffing off of each other in the studio.
If it's an actual linguist and etymologist had a hand in development, it could be a language, but it's cipher-like gibberish.
Oh, and it's a joy to watch, really. I highly recommend it. There are even some rarer clips.
Like, that kind of sounded like Simlish a little bit, right? But that was more like just noises, right? Like, Simlish has like such a like distinct sound to it. It has like such a like distinct, like unforgettable like way of babbling.
Of these two speaking English in the recording studio, and for some reason that just does not compute in my head. Like, these two are the voices of The Sims, not a real English speaking people. Later, of course, we also get some celebrities that come into the studio to record Simlish versions of their songs, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Phonetically, Simlish sounds a lot like American English, and I'm saying specifically American English.
Was that the OG?
If you take a look at the sound inventory that it uses, so the sounds that the voice actors use to say the words, they contain some of—
I'm not gonna lie, with the original Sims game, I played it on a computer where it didn't have speakers, so I don't know like any of the sounds from the first one. The original Sims game, I don't know if everybody else also had this problem, but it's like you had like these speakers that you would like mount on like the side of your computer monitor, right? And it was just like a 50-50 gamble whether or not they actually worked.
Of the very recognizable American sounds. One of these recognizable sounds is the sound in American English, which you can hear in words like bird and water. This so-called R-colored vowel is quite rare across the world's languages, but in Simlish we see it in words like
communicate with the voices in my head.
𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐴𝐻𝐿. It makes sense that Simlish sounds like American English because it's basically a case of giving an American English voice actor free reign to do whatever he wants, and it's quite common for people in general to make—
I think the Sims game I played the most was Bustin' Out. Data reader, thank you. Don't forget the OGs, Poppy and Stephanie Lawson Stevens.
They want, but people refrain a lot more from making up new sounds. This is a lot less common because already as young kids, we slowly lose the ability to categorize and differentiate between sounds that are not present in our native language. Though it's—
Chat, one time I tried making an aquarium in The Sims, right? And I had like the fish tank, right? I had a bunch of the fish tanks.
Slowly lose the ability.
And I was like so bad at The Sims, right? That like I put a bunch of these fish tanks down in a row trying to make the aquarium, and I put the fish tanks like facing towards the wall. And so all the fish died, and I was confused why I couldn't like feed the fish, and I just had to sit there and watch all my fish die.
to categorize and differentiate between sounds that are not present in our native language. Though it's generally possible to relearn these sounds, people tend to stick to the sounds that they know and are able to differentiate between. And this is also the reason why people
have traumatizing
when they speak.
I watched them die. I killed them.
It's also the reason that a lot of these TikToks that you might have seen as to why Italian or Polish with an American English accent sounds like Simlish, because it's basically imposing American phonetics on words that don't exist in English. Speaking of accents,
wait, I want to hear. Wait! I want to hear those. I want to hear those. Ah! I want to hear those. Wait, hold on. Italian with American accent. Simlish. Hold on. What American? How Simlish is recorded? Wait, I don't see like any of these. If they shut down TikTok, we're gonna lose our videos about the Italian with American accents. Because I can't find them on 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. Wait, I should have like I should bring Ponko in, and I should be like speak American with speak Italian with an American accent, and she'll be like bobbity booey pizza pepperoni. Hold on. Translate Google. English to Italian. And I'm just gonna copy and paste. Victor, your super chat. Okay, hold on. Here's how it sounds in Italian.
Non essendo di lingua inglese non capisco. Ma qualsiasi cosa è meglio di TikTok NPC. Anche il TikTok latino è migliore.
Non essendo di lingua inglese non capisco, ma qualsiasi cosa è meglio di TikTok NPC. Anchi, il TikTok latino è miglior. Chat, did I sound like I was speaking Simlish? Did I sound like a native Simlish speaker? Hold on. Compare and contrast.
Ooh.
No?
Subi will.
Subi will.
So,
you sounded like a tourist.
Some more.
You sounded like a tourist asking for a man.
Ah, Chilu. Buma, Samzomog. Banji. Oh,
Banji.
Second A.
Read some Irish Gaelic that sounds like Simlish from the mouth of an American.
Slangy.
Hold on.
Wogrichob.
Wogrichob? Warba.
Blurna Payfinskuma.
Hold on. Scots Gaelic. I can't listen to it. There's no translation thingy. Leo Vegan. Guide healing. La Hairin. Thossin Koltakri. Simlish Volbul. Ami Reganok. Wait, that one works! That one works better than Italian. Chat, that one works better. Yeah, that's it. Skooma. Moon sugar. Wow, you're so fluent, Pippa. I'm kind of fluent. Whoa. Stop with the Simlish slurs. That's it. Oh my god, are you an NPC? Hold on, how do I say thanks for the roses? Yes. In Scots Gaelic. Tang ersa nabosin. Da. Camila, this feels somehow racist. Are there any Scottish people in chat? And if you're offended, can you raise your hand? Oh, it's banned them. Oh, wait, hold on. Ice cream. So good. 𝐏𝐡𝐚𝐭 Oh yeah, that's exactly like Simlish. Chat, that's like exactly chat. I could be the world's first Sims NPC. Those probably actually already exist. You need to specify Gaelic speaking Scots? What even is like Gaelic? What is Gaelic? What is Gaelic Irish versus Scottish Gaelic?
What is Irish? What is Gaelic? Are they different? Are they the same?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
We're going to figure out in this video.
We're learning.
We're going to try to explain how this distinction arose, as well as some interesting comparisons between Irish and Scottish Gaelic. Gaeilge
they're different?
And Gaelic.
Gaelic and Gaelic.
The first thing to get out of the way is that both the Irish
and with
language,
that, I've got to go. See ya, Duncan.
Gaeilge, and the Scottish Gaelic, Gaelic, are Gaelic languages, and in some respects, could be considered.
Wait, these are like such small areas of land. Why do they all have like a bunch of different languages? Nico, thank you. World's first sim NPC only to end up in the pool with the ladder removed.
Dialects rather than separate languages. For instance, they do not differ as much, or at least comparably so, to say Southern Italian.
What the fuck? Chat, wait, these are all like the different dialects of Italian? Why are there so many? This shit is like the size of New York, right? Why are there so many different dialects? Chat, if you have like amnesia and you're from like Italy, right? They would like be able to like instantly pinpoint where you're from, right? Because they'd be like, you'd be like hit over the head with a rock, right? And you'd be in like Uganda and you'd be like bibbidi bobbidi, and then the people from Uganda would be like, go back to Italy, and then you'd go back to Italy, and then you'd like talk to the police and you'd be like, hold on, I'm lost and I lost my memory. I have dementia. You'd be like, mi sono perso e ho perso la memoria ho la demenza, right? And then they'd be like, judging by the way you pronounced memory, you are from this part of the map. They would say back to you, giudicare dal modo in cui hai pronunciato ricordo che provieni da questo parte della mappa, right? And they'd ship you back home.
To Northern Italian. That doesn't mean that an Irish speaker can easily understand someone speaking Scottish Gaelic, but without too much study, a transition can be made. And if we go back to the 17th century, when the Bedell Bible was completed in Irish,
this bit is stupid, you're stupid.
Long after, there was a Scottish Gaelic version that was released, and you can easily download these on a free app, and you can run a comparison between them. You can have them both open on the same screen, and you will very quickly see that these two languages are entirely mutually understandable. There's a few grammatical differences, but they're very minor.
So this is like the difference between like a Yankee and a Southerner, basically. Like it's not like a serious like linguistic like difference, right? It's just like someone from the north will be like, "Hey, I'm sorry," right? And then somebody from the south will be like, "I done did no good there." Right? Jonathan Perry, thank you. How many dialects are there in Phase World? So many. Carl, thank you. Try looking at the number of languages in PH.
Native population of Ireland considered themselves
really
Gaels and called themselves
exactly
Gaels primarily when referring to their ethnic identity, although they most often identified most strongly with family, tribe, but they also had a great love and pride in their language, and this is why they chose to write in Gaelic rather than in Latin, which set them apart from many other people in Europe at that time. This, of course, is the origin of the languages Gaeilge and Gaelic, both coming from Old Gaelic, Gaeilge, which itself comes from Welsh, but I have a separate video on that titled, What is a Gael? Now even there you'll notice that I chose to call it Old Gaelic, and generally I say Old Irish. And for people...
Do people actually like speak these languages still? Aaron Aaron crafted the golden cap. Thank you. Welcome back. Glad you had a good trip. Good luck with the face wars. Thank you. Thank you. Proud Yasto. Thank you. Pippa tried to speak Italian. Accidentally summons El Goblino de los Americas in my living room. Iron Hide. Thank you. Simlish more vowels in Italian. Italy in shambles. It's rare, but yes. Here's a video. Can Galway people speak Irish Gaelic?
Hi, I'm Claire, and I'm here in Galway today to answer the question, can Galway people speak Irish for 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐿GA? Before you ask, yes, Ireland does have a language. It's called Irish. When we talk about an Irish, we say 𝐿GA, and it's not Gaelic because that's Scots Gaelic. Okay, got it?
Gaelic.
Let's do this.
𝐿GA.
An bhfuil Gaeilge agat?
Tá beagán ina gom.
An bhfuil Gaeilge agat?
Pishin.
Yeah, tá píosa gom marino sé. Tá glór Gaeilgum.
Ó, tá beagánín, an beagánín Gaeilge agam.
Jígwich?
Just mar gus cachwalto.
Eintok agus tú féin?
Whoa! Saying thank you. Shutting down TikTok is based. Yeah, we were talking about TikTok. This is more interesting. This is real life Sims. This is strange. This is strange. Like, when do you actually use this? When do you use 𝐿GA? Right? Like, if you're in Ireland, do you like go to the store and you're like, I'm not gonna do the bit again where I type into Google Translate, but like, do you speak in 𝐿GA? Like, I would like a large shopping bag, not the small shopping bag. Or can you unlock the iPhones for me?
Sure, you know, I've had Claus on Chennet because I'm on hand, you know.
So tá Gaeilge agat in us?
Oh, 𝐿GA ní 𝐿GA Connemara.
This is a breed of horse.
Tá spada bhúrna Gaeltacht músgraí gúnta 𝐿GA agus tá an 𝐿GA beagna 𝐏𝐡𝐚𝐭 gom.
Níl se cáilte now.
Tá beagán ina gom fós ach níl an taithí gom mar a bhí gom fadó.
Follow me a sa skull. Hui me kuchi skull 𝐿GA and your vi me onbiog. On shin
this is so strange.
Dol me kuchi on skull bearla. Ní mo 𝐿GA anwa ach for me pishin os on skull 𝐿GA.
Well, Eintok tá ein Gaeilge níos fearr.
Do they have like loan words? Like, how do you say like iPhone and 𝐿GA? You know, is the same in any language. So true. He's trying his best. He's totally making shit up. He's still making shit up. They must. iPhone God. Cinder, thank you. Gaelic collab with Call Me Kevin. I don't speak Gaelic. Matt, thank you. Pippa asking when you would use Gaelic is like asking when if Americans would use their language. Well, like, okay, like my experience is like limited, right? But like in my experience, when you go on tribal land, right? There's like translations for like different things, right? Like they want to like keep the language alive. So when you're on in like the tribal lands that I've been on, there's like plates and stuff. Yeah, there's subtitles on stuff that like show you like what the word is for this thing. Did you just refer to the entirety of Ireland as tribal land? No, somebody asked. No, somebody said this is like asking when Native Americans like use their language, and I'm saying like when I've been on tribal land, like Native American land, right? Like Native American like buildings, government buildings, right? There's like these subtitles on things that like keep the language alive, and then like it's like they do like keep the languages alive. Not like the like difficulty there is that it's like tribal lands host like a bunch of different tribes, so it's not like everything is just in one language, but there is like the language is used. You know what I mean? The language is.
Fair enough. Flack.
𝐿GA 𝐷 an Gaeltacht Rockharn.
Casinos. I don't know about casinos.
On Free Skull sin. Agus bhí mar sin fá 8 mbliain.
Rugadh mé I gáilmh agus
Hánig mé gur choláiste máúd agus rinne mé Gaeilge I máúd.
Hui mé go dtí scoilna gar máiste bhaile lún ar bhí mé fáiste agus stála mé Gaeilge go dúchas an sin.
As I recall, it was mostly ceremonial. Yeah, if you go to powwows, they do like big speeches and stuff as well in language in the different languages.
I bhad níos na dórtha na bhfuil tú is sa Gaelscoil. Agus stála mar Gaeilge le lár crack agus ceol agus sport agus suirí mar sin. Agus ceamid tá sin chuí a bhad níos fearr ná an brú a chur daoine orc le gacha lagus caithfí tú caint scoil agus caithfí tú fálam an moicní le agus aim sin caite agus suirí mar sin.
How can you learn native languages? They offer different programs. There's like classes and stuff that you can take. Like if you want to, if you like look up different tribes, like websites and stuff, they usually have like things on there that tell you how you can keep the language alive because they're pretty invested in it. Usually.
Man school Gaeilge he is a Kirkig. Bug me hús an seo gáilh go an ollscoil agus an sin.
Yeah, they teach online in the community centers. Yeah.
Ción cum an Gaeilge an ollscoil, bhí sig obair le teachtarna Gaeilge, so yeah, nor bug me hús an seo bhí sig géirí just é chamarach sé úsáid.
An bhfuil tú the contour dúchas?
Bhí mé uháin ach nílim I mo choní I malahúrna inis le chuige blian nó mar sin. So tá sé
This is so strange.
Smitheríní beaga Gaeilge go fáil.
Is that tú the coní Gailibh inis?
No, tá mé imar throsór an seo inniuh.
Oh, thinking.
Tá mé mar cónaí instant start
So-
so níl an Gaeilge go maith.
Like when you're at like I don't know. Like I assume if you're in like the big places, right? Like Dublin, isn't that like the big Irish town city? They like I assume they all just like speak English there, right? But like if you're out in the countryside, do they speak Gaelic?
Inis ammandacha seo níl sé ionach.
So tá tú beaggan In as clock tú?
Se sinné. Se.
Rud nachrá is agam, ma hen agus ma hen wahar.
Is the capital?
Abi nach maid. Niro in Beird agam.
Shai Welsh?
So Gaeilge óan bhí ma her agus ma enchini ach you want shit úsáideas.
But there are 7,139 known languages in the world. Some places are going to not speak English. But like with Ireland, right? Like you look at it and you're like, yeah, this place is like, it's like Britain, right? England, I don't know, same shit, right? They're like pretty similar. Not like the same, but like they're similar, right? So...
Fihetex na tuchting. In this journey, none of we met a goaler skull náisiúnta for an oddwasher amach go Gaeilge mahag mahar. So
like from an American perspective, right? You're like, there's these islands. Think up. There's these islands that are right next to each other, and they're both like similar in like architecture and like people. So. And like you watch English television, right? And there's always Irish and Scottish people in it. So you're like, oh, they're all just like best friends. And it's all like maybe it's like America, how like, you know, like North Carolina and West Virginia, they're not so different at all. Right? But then, like, people, like, from, like, West Virginia and Virginia would be like, oh, no, we're completely different from North Carolinians, right? But then, like, you look at them and it's like, well, it's both, like, part of the South and it's both, like, mountainous and... Let her cook. It's like, I didn't expect that Ireland would have, like, a massive... cultural difference. I don't know. Oh my god, you took my cat. Thank you.
Do
you want an extra shovel?
Gaeilge mahag.
For tú I driblóid mar bhí Gaeilge ionach ar the water.
Ag ma her.
2 states versus 2 countries. Well, in my defense, the 2 states are bigger than both the countries involved in this equation. Kaga, thank you. Never mind, thank you. Island for freedom. I think it was a bit more complicated and contentious.
Agus has me play le drámaíocht for Gaeilge.
West Virginia is totally different. Okay.
Granddaughter goes grandson.
Just he's not French is still spoken in America. No reservations or subtitles? Did he just swear? It's almost like you, as someone who's met multiple people from the UK, do not imply that they are friends. But you watch like Doctor Who, right? And they got like Irish people and Scottish people. What you said is very yab? Oh, I'm sorry! Hey, LittleMewn, thank you. Whatever you do, don't talk about the dribbles. They hate each other? That's propaganda. Bro, I don't know! I've only ever watched like Doctor Who! And like Hot Fuzz! Best bet is thinking, I don't know what language people in the Appalachian Mountains speak, but it's barely English. Listen, still more intelligible than fucking Boston accents, alright? Remember Chad Pippa's an ignorant American? Doctor Who was definitely trending for stupid reasons today. Wait, Doctor Who was trending today? Now I'm like curious, but at the same time it's gonna be something like extraordinarily like what the fuck or offensive, and I'm gonna be like, ooh, bad timing. Wait, no, it's good stuff. It's like new characters? The stars of the Who-niverse have arrived on the blue carpet for the Doctor Who Season 1 premiere. Are they doing like a reboot? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I miss my BGM. Why you gotta do Kirsten like that? Cause her accent is silly! People are saying rip Doctor Who. I haven't watched Doctor Who since David Tennant, I think. Well, I watched some of the Matt Smith Doctor. I remember the... Wait, no. I did watch the Matt Smith Doctor, like all of it. I remember the last bit of Doctor Who that I watched was the Christmas special where like they run into like the 9th Doctor and stuff. And then they preview like the old man Doctor. It's like it was like they're back in London, I think, and there's like the Daleks, and then at the end they are like they also like stop in Pompeii and stuff, and then like at the end they show off like the old guy who is gonna be Peter Capaldi. They show him off, and I was like, wow, this looks great! I can't wait to watch it. And then I think I watched one episode of the Peter Capaldi season, and I was like, no, never mind. I was like, nah, I'm good actually. Because I wasn't even enjoying the Matt Smith season. I wasn't, even Matt Smith was pretty bad. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the Matt Smith season. I was like, I'm gonna get through this because I just know it's gonna get good again. But it was so bad. It was so bad. Old dude and lady was meh. I liked the old dude's like design, and I liked the lady doctor's like outfit design as well. Right? Like I thought, like I did not like go into watching like Lady Doctor Who as like this is woke garbage or whatever, right? I was like I can see how this would work, right? Like it's kind of like out of left field, but like I think it could be like interesting, right? I went into it with an open mind, and then I didn't even finish episode 1. I was like, no, this sucks. This is so bad. This is so bad. And then my favorite character was the Master, right? So when I saw Missy in like the promotional stuff, I was like, like the Master was already like really corny and crazy, right? I going back and I tried watching all of the OG Doctor Who stuff that was on Netflix because I was like super into it for a while. And it was really good. It was really good. There was like a super limited amount of stuff actually on there. Like for season 1, I think there was only like 2 episodes, right? There was like a very limited amount of Doctor Who stuff available on Netflix, and then later I learned it's because like a lot of those original episodes are just like lost media. They're just gone. The ones in black and white, there were some in black and white and there were some not in black and white. And they were fun. They were fun. I watched the first episode that introduced the Master. And I was like, oh yeah, best character. Yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. Right? And then I think I stopped. Is it the 4th Doctor that has like the stripy scarf? I stopped around there because there weren't very many episodes. And it was feeling like very disjointed. English stuff tends to be shorter too. Yeah, English television, like the seasons are only like 9 episodes. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. English television, they're like, yeah, we're gonna cut it off at around like 9 episodes. That's perfect. We don't need like a solid conclusion or anything. We'll just like kind of like stop one day and it'll be great. The viewers will love it. 6, yeah, like 6 to 9 episodes. I got the Woman Doctor because the show was already falling apart and they didn't care anymore. Some are 4. No more seasons either. Yeah, sure, we didn't have like a finale for our show or anything, but like that's fine. Nobody cares. 9 episodes, but each episode is an hour or more longer, so it's basically a 20-episode season. X-Men says thank you. Mostly saw the ones with the 3rd Doctor. His solution to every problem was to reverse the polarity. It has to do with network contracting. Only been running for around 60 years now. Oh yeah, they call a season a series. Matt Smith's seasons were mid but tolerable. I actually liked Capaldi himself, but the writing for his seasons was atrocious. Like, it seems interesting, right? Hold on. Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who. Like, he looked cool. He looked like he was gonna be interesting. He looked like he was gonna be like a mad scientist. And like this Doctor, I don't know. Is this the 12th Doctor? If Peter Capaldi's 11th, then is this the 12th? But then this says 12th. I don't know. Whatever. I can never remember them by number, especially because like certain doctors count as like the same, like multiple numbers. It's confusing. I don't like it. Anyways, like I thought she like looked pretty cool, but like she's written like a child. It's very strange. Like I tried watching her episode. I don't remember anything about the Peter Capaldi one. I just remember it was boring, so I turned it off. I was like, no, this is dumb. Bye. But like hers was like especially bad, right? Like where Peter Capaldi was just boring. Hers was like, she was written like a child, and it was just strange. They had no interest. I've never watched Doctor Who. Smart take. Smart take. Hold on, 12th Doctor being iconic.
Are you out of your mind? No, I'm inside a Dalek. You just have to squeeze through.
Doctor?
Why'd you have 3 mirrors? Why don't you just turn your head? It's because her face is so wide. She needs 3 mirrors.
See, it's just not funny. It's just boring. It's just boring, chat.
So let me ask you a question about this brave new world of yours. When you've killed all the bad guys, and when it's all perfect and
it's
just and fair.
DMCA? How aggressive are they with DMCAing? I have no idea.
When you have finally got it exactly the way you want it.
Disney humor. It's kind of like Disney humor, right? It's kind of like Disney humor.
What are you gonna do with the people like you? The troublemakers.
I don't know the context for this.
How are you gonna protect your glorious revolution from the
buy stream is the BBC, so. Oh yeah, true. They did like hunt me down and skin me alive for like the car documentary thing. Man, it just wasn't very good. It just wasn't. Maybe I'll like go back and try to watch it again. You got a license? You got a license for that clip? Doctor Who did appear after Disney XD. Not worth. Like Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. Top Gear is serious business. True. I liked David Tennant. That was my favorite Doctor. And a lot of people say the 9th Doctor was really boring. I can't remember the actor name. Everybody else I refer to by the actor name, number 9, that he's just number 9. I liked him. I thought he was cool. As an American, right? Like, it was a good introduction because the 9th Doctor was more like badass, right? 9th Doctor. He was more like a cool guy.
Okay, plan of attack. We assume a basic 57-56 strategy covering all available exits on the ground floor.
Also, I like this guy. I can't remember his name.
That'll designate exit 1. I'll cover exit 2.
This was like, was his name like Jack? Something like that? He used to be like in the military, I think. And he's like a silly guy. He's like a silly little bimbo. Like Kirsha would probably be into him. Captain Jack Harkness. I think Kirsha would be into Jack.
Rose, you exit 3. Mickey Smith, you take exit 4. Have you got that?
Excuse me. Who's in charge?
Sorry, awaiting orders, sir.
Himbo. Yeah, Himbo. Sorry, not Bimbo.
My mum's here.
Oh, that's just what
He's gay IRL. He's perfect for Kirsha.
Don't you dare make this place domestic.
You ruined my life, Doctor.
Doctor?
They thought she was dead. I was a murder suspect because of you.
You see what I mean? Domestic.
I bet you don't even remember my name.
Ricky.
It's Mickey.
No, it's Ricky.
I think I know my own name.
You think you know your own name? How stupid are you?
Morbid fancy.
You think you know your own name? That's Kirsha's type. Yeah, that's exactly her type. Himbo's an elder.
You were there.
I saw nothing.
Why is everything so yellow?
If you're going to deny it, don't waste my time. Just shut up.
Can't do anything right,
Maybe Doctor Who's just not good at context. Although it's probably not good like in context either, and I just enjoyed it because I was younger. It's the anti-BBC filter. Ah, piss filter. The series ended on a cliffhanger too. I like to view like Doctor Who when I watched it as just like, it's like a good term for this. It's like a nice little, like a vignette, you know? It's just like a nice little thing that happens, and you don't think too hard about it. Because if you think about it at all, everything falls apart, right? So if you're just like, yeah, this is a soap opera, and everything just kind of happens, and it's like short and contained, and it's not like 20 billion episodes like a soap opera. You can just like watch one season, and you got everything you need. It's great, you know? I swear the writing was pretty good before. When? Like when? Eccleston got old. I just saw him in True Detectives. I had to verify it was him. Of course it doesn't make sense. It's time travel. British Stargate. I want a sonic screwdriver. I thought the sonic screwdriver was kind of lame. But anyway, I think you volunteered at the Gem State Comic-Con last month and met Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor. Good guy. Heck yeah, heck yeah. English Isekai. Ami PhD, thank you. Thank you. English Isekai. Check out the 2nd Doctor, underrated. I don't remember the 2nd Doctor. Don't compare Stargate to Mid. I've only seen Stargate SG-1. I'm not like big on sci-fi. Like in general, I actually don't like sci-fi, which is maybe why I'm not like so interested in Doctor Who, and it was very easy for me to fall out of it. Ex-Angels, thank you. Captain Jack Harkness had his own show called Torchwood, by the way. I think Men in Black with lots of gratuitous scenes of the characters making out. That does not sound like it's for me. Here's Missy, the female version of the Master.
No! I'm Missy.
Hi, Missy.
You made it. Now, did he push you out of
Well,
that
this
thing?
guy's kind of cool looking.
Or did you fall? Couldn't really tell.
Wait, this is kind of cool. He's like a clockwork dude. But this is kind of cool.
He can be very mean sometimes. Except to me, of course, because he loves me so much.
Missy was a total psycho.
Welcome
Just like the master.
to heaven.
What the hell is that noise? Real clanking gentleman. If a steampunker confirmed, I think steampunk is so cool. Steampunk is so cool, chat. Please don't get a strike for this. Awkward guy is cool looking. Stop before the lawyers get involved! He's a TikToker NPC. Do you guys know steam-powered giraffe? Do you guys know this? Do you guys know this? Please don't copyright strike me! Please don't copyright strike me!
Hey, you're seated comfortably. Got your bag of pork
Super
rinds
cringe.
and your sandwich.
Yeah, this is like cringe, by the way, but it's like a fun cringe. Cringe incoming. Yes, I hate them. I thought this was like the coolest thing ever when it came out, alright? I thought this was like so cool.
Great. I need you to sing along.
How quirky.
Just sing along this next song. Even if you're in your
DashCon?
underwear, sing loud and proud.
Were they in DashCon? Tumblr people?
If you don't know the lyrics,
How'd you know?
just follow the bouncing pug head. It'll show you the way.
I hadn't thought about these guys in years.
Don't
Pippa, you have very
follow
eccentric
Red Star.
taste. Is that your way of saying, Pippa, your tastes are stuck in fucking 2011, 12, 13, Tumblr?
That will give you the wrong lyrics and completely ignore the chihuahua.
It's fun to stay at
Just the
the
pug.
DMCA.
Then we're good to go.
Then get
Without
ripped
any
for this
further
shit.
ado.
DashCon. Were these people at DashCon? Ain't too far back. 10 million views.
Well, come with me, I'll show you how to be a metal man. When the gears are turning in the
This was cringe when it came out.
I
think it's fine!
Around, your voice is talking all the time.
I'm glad this is dead.
Sleeping, you've never slept because you cannot sleep.
They were supposed to be but dropped.
When he learned from the night.
They do like robot moves.
African elephants turning hostile. So
Good one, thank you. Keep over living for 2000 somewhere. Anything post 2012 is garbage. 19th century LARP.
We left to see it and one.
Too bad the style never stuck. Why can't we go back to everything being steampunk, chat? Chat! Chat, we were robbed! Chat, I feel like steampunk was like really gonna take off, right? I feel like steampunk was like really gonna be like a big like trend, right? And then it got like stifled by like Hunger Games coming out. And when the Hunger Games came out, it just like killed everything. People were like, oh, actually, no, we don't care about steampunk, even though it was like just about to like take off. Instead, we care about like fucking teenager dystopia. Fuck you! We were so close to greatness! Steampunk was cringe though. No, you're dumb. Cyberpunk over steampunk? Wrong. Dude, steampunk is so much better. Chat, I'm gonna make a poll. Chat, I'm gonna make a poll. Chat, I think steampunk is so much better. Steampunk is so much better than Cyberpunk. Like, come on. Like, Cyberpunk 2077 was like a cool show, right? But we can't like look at like Cyberpunk and be like, as like a genre, right? And be like, nah, this is better than Steampunk. Which is better? Steampunk. Cyberpunk. This is gonna go well. Chat, this is so much more fun. Steampunk is obviously superior. It's so much cooler, chat. Has Cyberpunk ever not been dystopic? I don't think so. But like steampunk is pretty like dystopian as well, right? Right? Steampunk is still the worst genre of science fiction! Listen. Okay, I'm coming at this from the angle of I don't like sci-fi, right? So for me, steampunk is like a happy compromise of like, I don't really like sci-fi. I think like medieval fantasy is like peak. Everything could just be medieval fantasy. And I would like be happy, right? Like medieval fantasy or like medieval fiction is like that is so much better to me. And I'm not like a historian about it, right? I'm not like, actually, this is not accurate to the medieval era. This is actually freaking this is Roman or whatever the hell. You know, it's like it's all like the same like historical like bards and taverns, and you can put it like in whatever time period as long as them fuckers don't got like radios or iPhones, right? They can have like phonograms. You can have like phonograms, but you can't have anything more complicated than that. If I have a fucking radio in my goddamn like medieval fantasy, I'm gonna fucking stab you. You know what I mean? Esker Curve, thank you. Anyone who thinks steampunk is bad has never read Deference Engine by Gibson and Sterling. Check it out. Historical accuracy is cool, L. I like historical accuracy, but I don't need it, right? Like, it doesn't impact my enjoyment of the story. I would, like, if you can make something that's historically accurate, like, that is much more, like, skillful and can be more interesting, right? But at the same time, like, it doesn't have to be. It's not going to affect my enjoyment of it. Because if you can make something interesting, you've made something interesting. You know what I mean? Trip to my Terra steampunk set. Nicholas, thank you. 1600s for the win. Medieval, but they have muskets. Next Angeles, thank you. There's steampunk anime I recommend called Princess Principle. It takes place in an alternate Victorian England where a civil war split the country in two when the two sides are in a cold war and the main characters are spies. Steam Chuds versus Cyber Pals! You disgust me! Oh my god. Historical accuracy autism can get out of hand. I do think people can be like way too obsessive about historical accuracy, right? Like, rule of cool is very important in my book, right? And people, like, people will be like, no! This type of armor wasn't, like, actually accurate to this time period in this location. Like, it would have been, like, worn by the people that were, like, 1,000 miles away. This is complete bullshit. How could you do this? And it's like, yeah, but, like, the armor that they actually wore looks stupid. So, you know. Yeah, the armor's not accurate, but, like, come on. Like, he'd look really silly if he was wearing the historically accurate stuff. Like, you can make everything else historically accurate, right? But, like, you know, sometimes, like, you gotta make compromises. Yeah. Rule of cool are for brainlets? Nah. I think rule of cool takes priority, right? I think rule of cool takes priority. And that's why, like, medieval fantasy tends to be better, right? Because, like, you can't a lot of the time be like, this armor is not accurate because blah, 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 blah. Because it's like, bro, there's, like, dragons and shit. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not accurate? Yeah, the fucking dragons didn't exist either, dude. I like this, Mike Man, thank you. But my goggles are super important for my aesthetics. Fantasy is boring? Nah. Rule of cool is why Halo is awesome? Yeah. Historically, the rule of cool was the main factor when it came to armor. I like history, but never got... Oh, I missed it. What about COD Vanguard? Is the most accurate game about World War II combat while still being fun? I have not played it. I think it's impressive if something can be historically accurate, right? But it's not gonna, like... I'm not gonna be like, no, how could you? This type of gun wasn't invented yet, right? Lavender Lumber, thank you. Mid-century retrofuturism is the true peak. Like, have you guys ever watched, like, old spaghetti westerns and they, like, bust out the motorcycle? That is so based. I forget which one it was. There's, like, this one John Wayne film where, like, it's like Wild West times, and then like one of the other guys, he like busts out a motorcycle and starts like driving over like the mountains and shit, and it was like so cool. So fucking cool. Is steampunk different for every country? I mean, like, it can be, right? Like, I think it can be. You can have like, I feel like you could do a lot with that, right? Like, if you have like steampunk that is like different levels of like advanced or like utilized in different ways. What did I think of the creators of Fallout did a game 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, which is steampunk, guns, blimps versus magic fantasy? Ooh. I think like Piltover from Arcane is like pretty peak, right? That's like, I don't know if that technically counts as steampunk, but it's like kinda, it's like it's steampunk like core, right? Wayfaring Stranger, thank you. Pippa's opinion is superior because it's my opinion as well. Medieval fantasy is superior. Piltover. Arcane. Like, it's like magic steampunk. Right? Like, this shit is peak. They got like the blimps, the smoke, the giant towers. D-Rocco, thank you. You tried making goggles a part of your everyday wear. I did used to wear goggles. I remember I was one of those kids for a little bit where I wore goggles like around my neck. And then one time I tried using them as shades in the car with my mom because I forgot to bring my shades. And she was like, this is why you get bullied. And I was like, oh. I see. Anyways, Arcane was really good. Piltover is really cool. Play Arcanum. Blimps equals cringe? No, blimps are so cool. Oh my god! Oh my god! What was that one thing called Golden Compass? Golden Compass? This was like steampunk. This was so cool. Not a good movie, but like so cool. I don't know the name, but like Astro Boy style is peak. I love like the it's like industrial kind of with like the gold accents, like very like affluent, very like over the top, refined, pristine, showboaty, steampunk.
The tutor of metaphysics tells me that you've missed your lesson again. Now I know you do not
like look at how beautiful this set is. This is so like look at the cups adorned with gold. Is this Art Deco? I don't know. This is so good.
I need to educate you. Sometimes you must do.
Sounds like Art Deco.
Others think best.
The TV show solid? There's a TV show? She was so beautiful.
Mrs. Coulter.
Look at how beautiful this is. Astro Boy is nuclear punk?
I knew that no one could ever really truly understand.
She's so pretty.
Except, of course, my demon. And that it would be best if we were free to do as we pleased.
I wanted to wear goggles because of Digimon. Art Noble?
Sit down, gentlemen. Who's she? Don't know.
Deco dresses are beautiful.
Shut up the master, all right?
You would love Final Fantasy VI? Is that wrong that you, a certain house, a mouse, canceled a contract with steam-powered Giraffe because Rabbit... Oh... What the hell?
This is our Lyra, Lyra Balakwa, Lord Asriel's niece. Lyra, this is Mrs. Coulter, a friend of the college.
Cringe Otter. That was her demon thing!
Lovely to meet you too.
Next Angel, I remember Golden Compass getting flagged from What?
It was at the Royal Arctic Institute. We discussed
so pretty.
The political...
Look at how pretty everything is. Golden plates.
Structure of the ice bears of Svalbard.
Does that weasel talk? Yeah, like the premise of this is that there's like... Everybody's like soul is like split in two, I guess. And they have like these little pet companions that share like the other half of their soul. And if you... I did not read the book, sorry. If like their pet companion thing is like taken from them or killed, like it's like this person like loses like their other half basically. It's like their little companion thing like represents another half of them. Familiar, yeah.
As a matter of fact,
Are they called daemons?
With the Bear King himself, Ragnar Sturluson. And I'll tell you something I probably shouldn't. King Ragnar is desperate to have a demon of his own. Bears don't have them, you see, and Ragnar, he likes to think of himself as a person.
So like right now she's talking about there's like this clan of like polar bears. And the polar bears are like sentient and stuff. And the one polar bear is like tyrannical and he wants to be a person. He wants to be a human being, but he doesn't have a daemon. So he wants to like take other people. So the best man to think of the John Wayne movie was Big Jake. Watch along, don't go.
And he will stop
Maybe me.
nothing to get one. But you mustn't repeat that.
Oh, I'd never. The bears are so rad. No ending. Was there no ending to this?
You know, I feel I can trust you. I have to go back to the north very soon.
He needs a Coke. He needs a Coke.
I'm going to need an assistant.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
In trying to Sylvester Scoresby.
Look at
A
this.
friend of mine got himself in a fix.
So cool!
So I come to see
This
what
guy
I
never
can do about
ages.
Me too.
Of course, that ain't my normal occupation. Most of the time,
He's just this in every
fly
movie.
my trade up in the sky.
You're an aeronaut. Can I go up in your ship?
I'd be honored.
It's all so cool, chat. There's like blimps and stuff, and there's like the little animal companions. I remember taking the test. I took it so seriously, chat. There was like a test you could take that was like, what's your daemon? And I got the ocelot, and I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm basically in the movie. Sam Elliott, is that his name? I always forget. I always think of Whataburger when he talks. Michael, thank you. I don't know, the visual novels get really fedora tipping down the line, like full on Reddit. The Golden Compass? I thought they were books. Like written books. Like wordy books. They're graphic novels? Oh wow, an ocelot, you're so cool. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool, actually. That's not steampunk, that's Sam Elliott punk. Not a marmot. Opinion on Disney's Treasure Planet? That was so cool. Oh my god. Treasure Planet was so freaking cool. Not as cool. Not as cool as what was it called? Leviathan? Leviathan. No wait, Leviathan's what attacked, right? What was the name of the submarine? Was it called like the Nautilus or something? There's the giant ship, the submarine. This is so cool! The submarine, and then it deploys like these things, and it fights the giant lobster. Oh my god! Nautilus? Did they call it the Nautilus? Oh, the Titan. Nautilism is from 20 League. I just thought this thing was so cool. I thought this was like the coolest submarine ever. Break out the lobster. Iron Giant slapped. Iron Giant was pretty cool too. Oh wait, hold on. Launching the submarine.
Carrots. Why is there always carrots? I didn't even eat carrots.
Snakes. Why is it always gotta be snakes? Hold on. I thought this was so cool. This was so freaking cool, chat. Like the big orange glow, the dark blue around it. It's like complementary colors. Oh, it's so cool! So cool. It's like a giant globe. So good, chat. The stream is really testing for DMZ8, yeah. 45 would think you very late, but Spider-Man Miles Morales NPC had to run around a block jumping for every jump, which is why people were trolling him with Galaxy. Ah. What kind of controller did they use? During this time, PlayStation 1. Ironhide, thank you. Did you know the whole franchise plan for Treasure Planet that got sabotaged by Disney due to intentionally poor marketing? That is so messed up. That is so messed up. It was before its time. This was before its time, man. This is so before its time. It's so good. They should like re-release this today. Man. Look at how freaking cool it is! I wanna go on a submarine! Atlantis is more dieselpunk than steampunk since it uses post-1900s tech. God! So cool. So freaking cool. Such a good movie. Such a good goddamn movie. Oh my god, and she was so cool. Helga is so freaking cool. We will never have villains like her. Treasure Planet was an unfortunate bomb. Disney didn't invest in a marketing movie because they thought nobody wanted to see 2D animation in 2002. It's bullshit. There's bullshit. The ship in Treasure Planet. Not the there's like the one that the dog guy and the cat girl are like hosting, right? I don't remember the name of that one, but that's not like the cool one. The cool one is like the pirate one, the pirate ship with the badass flag. This was the cool ship. Like the other one was pretty cool, right? But it was kind of like generic cool. Pirates on my ship. Oh wait, but this is just her ship again. Hold on. Now, where's the big evil ship that comes along like at the end, I think? At the beginning? Oh wait, is it in the intro? Yeah! The big pirate ship comes and they like destroy everything because they're looking for like a thing. I want to go on a submarine. Yeah, 5 millionaires had the same thought too. Didn't go so well. Not this. This is like the tiny ship thing. It's the same one. There's like a big. Ah! Hold on. Wrong intro clip? I don't know. I'm gonna get DMCA'd by Disney. I'm gonna get shut down by fucking Disney. But there was like a cool big one. Looking for a planet of treasure? Yeah. Look up the storybook part. Is it the storybook part? I think that was like in here, right? James. Wait, no, this is just like the locket. I don't know, man. I don't know. You'll get hit so hard. Yeah. Bounce, don't look! Pippa, don't risk it. Treasure Planet was quality. All these old movies were so good! I don't think Wish was as bad, right? As people made it out to be. Like, I don't think it was like good, but it was like alright for what it was. Like, I didn't think it was like horrible. I don't know. It was like, I think King Magnifico was really cool. The ending didn't make like any sense and was really bad. But like, I feel like a lot of Disney movies tend to be like that, right? It was low mid. Yeah, it was like low mid. It wasn't like terrible, but it's terrible for 100th anniversary. Yeah, if you're like putting that expectation on it that this is going to be like the big like magnum opus of Disney movies, then yeah, it's really bad. But the hero in Wish was a villain? I don't think so. The king was correct. The king was correct from like a marketing standpoint originally, right? But like with the added context in the movie that like he's taking away, so like okay, so for context, right? In Wish, there's this kingdom called Rosa, and the king takes people's like one true desire basically from them and encapsulates it basically in like magic on their 18th birthday, right? And then he like safe keeps it, and then once a month he goes out and like grants somebody's like one true dream wish, right? And you watched it? Yeah, I watched it on the plane. I was really bored. And it's like, yeah, he's like basically like taking part of their soul. And so like you see his reasoning, right? And like it does make sense why he does not want to grant every wish, right? Like he is correct to not grant everybody's wish. But what he's incorrect in doing is like still keeping those people's souls basically, even when he knows he's not gonna grant them, right? Because he doesn't like just like take all of these people's like souls and he's like, all right, eventually I'll get around to like granting all of them, and then the ones that I can't grant because they'd be dangerous or unrealistic or whatever, then I will like just give those back or whatever. Like he doesn't like, he just like keeps them, right? The only character that it affects is Sleepy Man. Everyone else is normal. I disagree, right? Like the sleepy guy is the only person that it affects in like a visible way, but like that doesn't mean that it doesn't affect them in general, right? Like if you took somebody's aspiration from them, like if you literally took somebody's aspirations from them, they might not be like outwardly like changed, but in like an obvious way, but you still took their aspiration from them. So he is still in the wrong. He only took their dreams, not their soul. But it is like, it's like the same gravity, right? What a weird premise. It is a really weird premise. I feel like the way they did it doesn't really make sense, but if you can, if you are like going by the rules that they establish, then yes, he is the villain. He gave them blissful ignorance, but he doesn't give them the choice to have blissful ignorance. He just forces blissful ignorance upon them, right? And some people would rather have the option to pursue their dreams rather than remain ignorant of what could have been, but they might have failed to do, right? Does he force them? Yes. He takes away their aspirations, keeps them, and says, no, you cannot have them back. And then when the main character says, like, you should give these back, he's like, no, I will not give them back. Mr. Thank you. Okay, but when is Chris Pine getting added to Twisted Wonderland? Okay, bro, if they added King Magnifico or Chris Pine to Twisted Wonderland, I'd actually play that shit, man. They willingly gave him their wish, yeah, but they don't, like, understand the implications, right? Like, they don't know what they're losing. It's not informed. Like, it's not an informed choice. It's manipulation. It's like, okay, King Magnifico is like an abusive like parent, right? He's like, or like an abusive like partner, right? He's like, okay, you're giving up your desires in life and placing like the onus on me to give it to you, right? I am in control of you now. Like, I am responsible for your happiness, and you chose to give me that power over you. Now you cannot have it back. Like, that's abuse, chat. Like, I think he's really cool, and I think that the movie's premise is really stupid. But if you operate within the confines of the logic established, he is the bad guy. They could have done this a lot better. They could have done this, like, so much better. Abuse of trust, yeah. King Magnifico had good intentions, but takes away agency. Yeah. King Magnifico, he has like really good... Oh, I can't believe we're talking about Disney shit. He has like good intentions, right? But he also has like selfish motivations. So he cares about the people, right? But like what he is getting from it is like the self-satisfaction of being the one in control of everything. King Magnifico didn't do anything wrong. I feel like this would have been like very easily like resolved. Like a better ending to this movie would have been like this is gonna like, I know people are sick of like the, oh no, there's no such thing as true villains anymore. But I feel like the better ending to this movie would have been King Magnifico realizes that he cannot take control over people's lives forever. And at the end of the movie, he learns that like people should be able to have the option to take their wishes back, right? Like people should be allowed to pursue their desires without King Magnifico like holding them hostage. You know what I mean? He's not taking, they're giving, but he won't give back. Like that's the problem. Right? This is like, chat, imagine you sign up for the army, okay? When you're 18. When you're 18, you sign up for the army. And by the way, to live in this city, you have to give up your wish, right? You have to give it up. Like they established that when other people move to the city, in order to stay in the city, you have to give up your wish. So basically, it's like if you want to be with your family, if you want to be like on this island, because it's an island, you have to give up your wish. When? At the beginning of the movie. You forgot to put up the no refund sign. Then don't live in the city, done. Then you have to like leave the island and be separated from your family and everything. That's not true. It's literally in the movie. What do you mean? Dead Matt Gaming, thank you. This reminds me of the prince from Frozen. He was a good guy the whole movie and all of a sudden he became the villain at the end with no reason. It's like King Magnifico is like in the wrong, right? But like only slightly. It would have made so much more sense if they had like given him a redemption. I may fulfill your wish one day, but knowing you never will is simply stealing the soul. Yeah. If the whole family joins a cult, I'm not joining cult because they're stupid. There's so many Easter eggs to many Disney films and Wish. It was basically an excuse for a Disney mashup. There's another thing that I thought people were being like ridiculous about is people are like, oh my god, they race swapped the fairy godmother because Asha becomes the fairy godmother at the end of the movie, and it's like, no. Like, if you actually watch the movie, it's like a reference. It's not like she became the fairy godmother from Cinderella. Like, watch the movie. There's also Peter Pan in it, and he's obviously not like the Peter Pan. Ironhide, thank you. What if my dream is for the military to give me a free Camaro for enlisting? Checkmate, liberals. Roland, thank you. So this movie is sneaky selective service critique. I don't know what this movie is. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, all the main characters are the 7 dwarves. Yeah. She's not the actual one. Yeah, no, she's not the actual fairy godmother. Can there be more than one fairy godmother? I mean, they say, ah, Clyde, we saw you watching the NPC streams, you son of a bitch! Okay, sorry. Like, at the end of the movie, they're like, will you be our fairy godmother? And she was like, be your fairy godmother? No. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, unless... And she becomes like their fairy godmother. She's not the fairy godmother. She's the fairy godmother of like the friend group of roses. The call out was necessary. Busted! The Disney writers do not understand how to write in a villain arc. The contrivance that movie... Fuck. The contrivances that move the story along are a perfect example of Hollywood today. Was the mirror face guy the actual mirror face? I think the implication is that Magnifico becomes the actual mirror face guy. I do think that is meant to be canon. Because every time, like, he gets sucked into the... Like, he starts doing, like, the evil magic stuff, they, like, flash the icon of the mirror face guy. I don't know. The ending was so bad. The ending was so bad. Where it's like, King Magnifico gets, like, trapped in his staff, right? And he's like the guy in the mirror. The man in the mirror. Whatever the fuck that thing is called. And... it's like... his wife, who loved him the entire movie... and was like, oh, I don't want to, like, kill him. I just want to, like, break the spell that the evil magic has over him. At the end, like, the spell is, like, broken and he returns to normal, right? And he's trapped in the mirror and she's like, off to the dungeon with you. And he's like, no, not the dungeon, it stings. It's like, what? Why is she throwing him in the... is this all for, like, the hashtag girl boss moment? Did you forget, like, what literally just happened? Like, right before this, she was like, oh, I love him. I just want to save him. And then, like, they do that. And then she throws him in the dungeon. They forgot, bro. They fucking forgot. Woman moment. Oh, my God. Didn't Sleeping Beauty have 3 fairy godmothers? So yeah, there are multiple. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty has the 3 fairy godmothers. The red, blue, and pink? Yellow? I don't remember. It was so... oh my god, yeah, fucking woman moment. AI script. It was so bad, dude. The ending was so bad. It's not the greatest movie in the world. It's just a tribute. It was okay. It was okay. I don't understand a lot of the criticisms people have. Like, people were like, there's too many friend characters. The side characters, there's too many of them. Why are there so many of them? There's not enough time to, like, flesh out all the side characters. And it's like, you don't need to. Like, what do you mean? They're side characters. Who cares? I don't like that people are like that now. People are like, oh, the side characters aren't, like, fully fleshed out individual characters. And it's like, yeah, because they're side characters. Well, that's unnecessary fat to the movie. Like, who cares? Sometimes things are just there. Like, I don't think that's an issue. Then there's no point in them being there, Pippa. They're, like, flavor enhancers. They're there to, like create, like, a greater sense of scale, right? Like, there are more people there, so it feels more, like, lively. It feels like a bigger friend group, right? I think that's, like, all it needs to be. If they're good for the story, then they're good for the story. They don't need to be the focus. Yeah. It's like, you don't need everything to be, like, a technical, like, fleshed out individual, I guess, like, centerpiece of the story, you know? It's like, it's just... like, there's nothing wrong with characters that are not fleshed out. Not every character needs to be fleshed out. And you can argue, but they're her friends, so we should know more about them. But it's like, but the movie's not about her friends. The movie's about her. Her friends, like, show up to, like, stand by her side against the bad guy, but that's not, like, a suspension of disbelief thing, right? It's like, yeah, they're her friends, so they, like, joined up with her at the end. And like, hung out with her and supported her throughout the movie. Like, we don't need, like... we don't need this to be, like, a whole big thing, dude. It's just, like, is what it is, you know? You know what is weird? You know what is weird, chat? Is there's a love song between the 17-year-old character and King Magnifico? That was kind of random. That was interesting. That was an interesting decision. Disney. That's a very interesting decision that you decided to do. Vanilla, thank you. People love, missed you, Rabbit. There's a hold on, I'm gonna find a cover of it. Hold on. Wish Disney Protect You? Is that what it's called? It's a really good song. I really like it. Oh, At All Costs. It's a really good song. I really like this song. I'm gonna add it to like my Spotify for like motivation, right? But like it's so obviously meant to be a love song, not like a motivation song. Ashkai, thank you. Have you heard or read Secret of NIMH? I read and watched the movie. All the old cartoon nostalgia is making me feel old. It has a really cool owl in it. It was really good. Cover. Can we find a cover? Is there a cover version? Here we go. Please don't shut me down. This is a love song! I hope this is an okay cover.
If happiness was a tangible thing, it would be you.
It's kind of quiet.
You'd have told me the feeling you'd bring, I think it untrue. And
there's no subtitles.
Search for a wonder like you. All of their
this is a love song!
You still amaze me after all.
Trying every trick in the book for DMCA? Well, that's why I'm putting on somebody's cover and not the original.
You pull me in like some kind of wind, mesmerized by the hold I'm in. Leave you here, I don't wanna, I wanna. Promises one does, I will protect you at all cost. Keep you safe here.
So it's like the context for this in the movie when you watch it is they're talking about the wishes, right? It's Asha and King Magnifico, and they have like all the wishes, which are like these little floating orbs around them, and it's supposed to be like, wow, these are like, aspiration is so beautiful, ambition is so beautiful. It's such a like a warm, amazing feeling to wish for something, right? To have dreams and desires, right? It's so beautiful. I want to protect people's aspirations and protect like this warm feeling of dreaming for something, right? It's like very beautiful, right? It's like, wow, this is so good. And then like you think about it for a second and you're like, wait a minute, this is a love song. So I'm beautiful, sorry. I'm not sure these movies are that deep. That's literally the point of the scene. It's literally, you watch the scene and that's literally the point. Is that they want to protect the wishes.
What's pain when I look at you? No way I could explain you. Even if I try to, I'll never dream love.
So she's like standing, like Asha is like standing like next to King Magnifico, and they're like separated from each other. Like she's standing off to the side and he's standing on like the center stage. But so they're like trying to like separate the characters, right? But it's like a love song.
Is someone trying to hurt you? I don't see that it could happen. I fight for you in ways you can't imagine. For the snow I haven't, I hope it will be the right here. Stay right here beside you and promise.
And then they go away.
I will protect you at all.
He's married to he's married.
Keep you safe here in my arms. I will protect you at all cost. At all cost.
It's so weird. Wow! Disney did a fucking love song between the married king and his 17-year-old potential this reads like a Wattpad fan fiction. Is that where you source the data to train the AI on to write the story? Holy shit! What the fuck? Love knows no boundaries. It's like, what the fuck? The original version is much better. It's so like, what the fuck, man? It was so, what the fuck? Why are there like no covers of this? I guess other people didn't like the song as much as I did. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. But it's like, whoa, man. Whoa. Such an interesting decision from Disney. Such an interesting decision. Nick the Dick, thank you. Same company that hired Brian Peck to work on Zack and Cody. Not enough people saw it, I guess. Probably because the song was mid. I thought it was good. God. Historically accurate monarch! It was so... Man. Like, hold on. Like, I'll click on it. I gotta... No, hold on. I gotta, like, mute it, like, instantly, though. Because otherwise... No, stop! Stop! What are these buttons, YouTube? There we go. Right? So it's like the characters... It's like the characters, like, hanging around each other, right? And it's like, oh, wow! Like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, wow, that's so, like, wholesome. Like, I love, like, ambitious... And I love, like, ambition core content, right? I love stuff that's, like La La Land and Whiplash. Like music fused with, like, aspiration. About, like, pushing yourself. About, like wanting dreams, you know, stuff like that. It's like really it really like resonates with me, right? So this song like is like hitting me, right? And then it like gets to this, it's doing this, right? And it like switches over to Asha. And she's like repeating the same stuff. She's like, oh yeah, like I want to protect people's desires. I want to like I want to support this beautiful thing that King Magnifico has built. Because like these dreams and stuff that people have are so amazing, and we can make these dreams come true for people, right? Ambition core. I don't know, man. I don't know the word for it. Have you seen Cats Can't Dance? I have. It was pretty good. I should watch it again. It's been a long time. I remember the child character scared the shit out of me. So Robert Baker, thank you. Yeah, Pippa, preach the choir. My part-time Easter bunny. Wait, is Pippa calling you an Easter bunny racist? No, what? What? Mine. You should do a cover, Peebo. And do what? Both King Magnifico and Asha's parts? Duet with myself? Ambition maxing. Yeah. Maybe make it a watch-along? Wish? Wish could be a fun watch-along, right? I think it's interesting, right? I think it's only interesting because of all the discourse around it. Because I had, like, very different expectations going into it than what I actually ended up like watching, right? Like it was very unexpected. But so like it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, and I was like, oh, okay, this is all right. This is all right. Or do you mean, oh, Cats? Cats or Wish? Not Cats, the Andrew Lloyd Webber, but Cats Can't Dance. Then trying to think you do a cover with Jim. Jesus Christ. It's like it's like they're like making it like they try to make it a love song to like the ambitions, to the wishes, right? But these two characters are standing next to each other doing this. It's such a like love song, chat. Like, bro. Positive Android, thank you. I think the movie would have been better if the king wasn't the villain and instead was the deuteragonist of the movie, and it was about ultimately changing his mind about his stance on wishes. That's what I was saying! It would have been so much better. Like, this movie had so much more potential, right? Like, if they had not made the decisions that they had made. Man. Man. Pippa reaching? What do you mean reaching? What do you mean? What's the view count on this video? 1.1 million views, which seems very, very low for a Disney song. Older Disney movies are where I was at, Pips. I agree. Older Disney movies are infinitely better. I just don't think Wish is as bad as people made it out to be. Wish, I'm not even get PP. I think Wish was just okay, right? Like, it was enjoyable enough. And they could have done a lot more with it. Like, it had a lot more potential. Goose of Wolfsong, thank you. I think this movie would have been better if it was Tremors 2. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. I think rather than watching this, I'd rather watch, like, the original Disney fairy tales, right? I'd rather just, like, instead of watching the tribute, I'd rather just, like, watch the original movies because they're really good. They are really, really good. I remember when I was younger, it was trendy to, like, hate on fairy tales. I'm glad we're past that now as a society. Like, even Disney used to shit on the original fairy tales, which is so embarrassing. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember people would be like, oh man, she's not some Cinderella that needs to be saved. It's like, bro, you didn't even fucking watch Cinderella. How did Disney, like, produce Cinderella and then got the entire plot wrong in all of their, like, future marketing for other movies? Disney would, like, shit on Cinderella so often to advertise their other projects and movies and shit. And it's like, what do you mean, dude? What the fuck are you going on about? What's your favorite Disney movie? From, like, an art standpoint, I would say Sleeping Beauty. Right? Like, if we're just going by, like, art style, I think Sleeping Beauty is the most beautiful Disney movie. It feels the most like a storybook to me, and I really, really like that. So, like, just as, like, a piece of art, I'd say Sleeping Beauty. But as an actual story, I would say Alice in Wonderland. All the old writers left. Well, I mean, from that period, all the old writers are fucking dead, so... Because it's hip and trendy to subvert expectations. Alice in Wonderland is a fun story. Like, it's, like, kind of like a non-story, right? It's a lot of, like, just... like, pointless things happening just for the whimsy of it. Just for the adventure, for the fun, right? It doesn't have, like... It's not... I don't think everything has to have a point, you know? I don't think everything has to be baked in 7 layers of fucking symbolism, and it's all allegorical, and it's all, like, every character is, like, their own person, and everything happens for a reason, right? I think Alice in Wonderland is so great because it allows itself to just be whatever. You know? And there's definitely, like, you can look at it and be like, oh, well, this is obviously, like, symbolizes this, and this is a reference to that. And it's like, yeah, but, like, it's still just, like, meant to be fun. It's, like, it's not made to be deep. Yeah. It just is what it is. The puppers, yeah, the puppers. But think of the Reddit analysis! I know, how can Reddit farm karma off of the movie if it doesn't have, like, fucking 10 layers of pretentiousness? My bad. I don't know. Like, that was kind of like an extreme, cynical response, right? Like, I don't think it's bad for a movie to have a lot of symbolism and to have, like, a lot of nuance to its story and fleshed out characters. Like, that's great, right? That's good. Arguably good. Enjoyable, right? I like when movies are deep as well. It's just, I also like the complete opposite. And I get more defensive of the opposite because people act like the opposite is inferior. Like, it's not allowed to exist. Like, it's like, oh, well, this is objectively bad because it's meaningless. Well, it does, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's not about the meaning, it's about the experience. It's like when you drink a fucking soda, all right? It's not about like the meaning of the fucking carbonation, all right? It's just the experience of drinking the soda, all right? Like you don't understand. You're rejecting enjoyment because it doesn't meet like some fucking intellectual quota. Things are allowed to just be fun. That's the thing. I randomly quote Alice in Wonderland to this day. It's good. It's good. I enjoyed it. I disagree, but that's okay. The carbonation is important, though. If you genuinely enjoyed it, it was worth it. Yeah. And I think that's kind of how Wish is, right? I think, like, Wish does not compare to Alice in Wonderland at all, right? Alice in Wonderland is just pure enjoyment and about the experience, and it's just Alice in Wonderland just is an experience, right? And it's like a love letter to the original book. It's a fucking wonderful time, right? Wish was not intended to be like that. I feel like Wish was meant to like encapsulate the original like Disney fairy tale movies, and like it's supposed to be like a love letter to them in the sense that it's supposed to be like be one of them, but it fails to be one of them, so it ends up just defaulting to being like a fun time, kind of, right? It's like not like a fun time, but like it's like a good enough time, you know what I mean? Like it fails to be what it's trying to be, but like if you just look at it like, yeah, this is just like another whatever Disney movie, like it works fine. It's fucking fine. It doesn't need to be like something great, but yeah, they failed hard. They did fail hard. They did. It fails to stand as a movie by itself. Yeah, it fails on so many parts. Absolutely. Absolutely. What Disney claims it's meant to be, yeah. I don't care. I need an angry review for a movie. Can't be yourself when you're trying to be someone else. Yeah. Airplane movie type fun. Expand your horizons. What do you mean? A cheap copy, a poor imitation of what once was. Like, yeah, that's what it ends up coming off as, right? Because it's like when you compare this to original Disney fairy tales, there's no competition. Like, from an art standpoint, it doesn't compare, right? They're, like, the art style, if, like, this came out in, like, the early 2000s, you'd be like, wow, this is insane quality, right? But you look at this now, and you're like, this looks weird. Like, the art style is... Like, this is actually, like, a better moment, right? Like, everything tends to look better during this moment because you don't see the backgrounds. But like you look at this and you're like, what the fuck, dude? This looks like a fucking PlayStation 2 render. What is this? What are these like? What is this Borderlands art style in my Disney movie? You know what I mean? Why does this look like fucking poor man's Borderlands for the PSP? It looks cheap. It looks cheap. So it fails to capture like the beautiful art of classic Disney movies. 2D animation demolishes this, in my opinion. Yes, that is what I'm saying. Why are you disagreeing? Why are you saying that as if you disagree with me when you are literally agreeing with my sentiment? We have the same opinion. What do you mean? What do you mean? Borderlands. Like, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, especially compared to other Disney movies, right? Like, this looks worse than Frozen, and Frozen is a lot older. It's weird. Why does it look so much cheaper? Because they try to capture, like, the storybook look, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. They should have made it, like, look like 2D animation, right? Instead of doing, like, 3D that kind of looks 2D, or kind of looks like painted, they should have like committed more heavily, right? Like to go back to like Arcane, they could have went back to Arcane, right? Oh, season 2 first trailer. Wait, I want to watch that. I don't want to get copyright struck. Okay, I'm not gonna click on that because spoilers. But like, look at like the Arcane art style. Like this would have been so much better, right? Like this looks more like like a painted style. This looks better than fucking this. It looks so much better. But I don't know. I don't know what they were going for. I want to say that it was meant to be like original Disney art, but it's so right, because you have like the really like, well, I was gonna say like really detailed backgrounds, but it's just not. I don't know. It's just not anything. Oh, my tracking. Wish just isn't anything. You know what I mean? It could have been so much, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't. I can see what you mean with the smooth line art. Yeah, it's like they got like the outlines. You can kind of see, right? There's like little outlines. But it just doesn't like commit enough, I think. It's missing soul. It's missing soul. You should check out Claus. Claus has phenomenal animation, but that's 2D. Claus is like actually 2D animation that is just like so good it looks 3D because of all the effects and stuff that they apply.
Process for Netflix's Claus began
Look at this.
with something
Look at
like
this.
this. It eventually started looking like a pretty impressive 2D film.
Look at this.
But then the animators went one step further.
Look at
A
this.
film that looked like this. Suddenly the characters looked three-dimensional.
It's fucking incredible.
Unlike most animated movies these days, the characters in Claus aren't CGI and can't even be considered 3D. It's all just a trick of the light.
It's so good. Disney wishes.
About 3 to advance the look.
Oh god, what? Yeah, you guys didn't realize?
Backgrounds and figured out the placement of the cameras.
It's insane, isn't it?
Characters and coloring the backgrounds happened.
It's insane!
The end goal was to have both blend.
That costs money? Yeah, we know Disney doesn't have enough of that.
The same world. The characters were
Disney
all
could never.
drawn using digital tablets and a program called Harmony by Toon Boom. The animators used
Disney could never afford this.
Of themselves as a guide. The initial sketches were very rough, as you can see here. But there was a cleanup stage in which artists refined the drawings with crisp, bold lines. Then they painted the characters with basic flat colors. Here, everything still looks very 2D.
I feel like Disney could like have made it look like this with 3D, right? If they wanted to cut corners, I feel like Disney still could have managed to make something like this,
They
right?
would soon bring the characters to life with a very important addition usually reserved for 3D animation. Lighting. His team tested out a
Look
new
at
method
this.
of lighting 2D
God
characters
damn.
and released a 2-minute,
Look at this.
30-second-long proof of concept teaser back in 2015. The proof of concept looked good and secured them a deal with Netflix, but the process was too labor-intensive. So they partnered with a French company called Les Films de
Can definitely do that sound dirty.
to help advance the technology which they called
The customer
Class,
corners, yeah.
short for Claus Light and Shadow. Poisson Rouge was able to make
Man.
the tool much more
Disney
efficient
just doesn't
and
care
easier
anymore.
for the artists
Yeah.
to work with.
Ah, that looks so good!
Artists to paint with light, using a number of different types of lighting in various combinations.
Oh my
Key
god.
light and ambient light. With 3D
It
CGI,
looks
light
so
is added
fucking good.
automatically to objects, but it's trickier with 2D.
But with the lines, with drawings, the computer needs a certain
It
level
looks
of
like
AI
3D.
to even understand that this line corresponds to this line, and this hand is also.
So like you look at that, right? And then like what happened? What happened? Oh my god, man! Come on. Why is Netflix beating you out? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Sad. Fucking sad. Man. AI, the devil. It's not, it's like a different kind of AI. I really miss claymation movies. Oh man, Wish would have been so much better if it was claymation. Holy shit. If this was claymation, it would have been so much better. They stopped caring? Yeah. Man. Lighting in Wish is too soft and flat. It looks like it's in like a test phase, right? Like this part looks pretty good. I feel like when it's nighttime, it doesn't look as bad. When it's nighttime, everything looks a lot better. But when it's like daylight, it's just like too... What the fuck? You still have the story problem even with claymation? Okay, controversial opinion, but I can forgive a story so much more for being dog shit if it's like technically impressive, right? Still something to think of. It's no kimono friends, but animation is pretty decent. It's like if the movie is like really impressive to look at and like fun to watch because of like how it looks, I think that can make up for a subpar story, right? Because then it's like, yeah, like Avatar, like I don't like Avatar has like a fucking horrible story, but it's like so cool to watch, right? But like, yeah, Transformers, the Michael Bay ones were fucking dog shit, but they were like so cool. But then those also had like really cool music and stuff. But I didn't watch Elemental. Elemental looked really boring to me. But even this is like so much more impressive. Like this is so much more visually interesting than Wish. The You're a Star song looked gorgeous, but it's a bunch of AI song with no talented singers to sell it. The You're a Star song from Wish is one of the most horrible Disney songs I've ever heard. Hold on. There's like no covers of it. Nobody's doing covers of these. Nobody's doing covers of these! It's so bad. Oh man, it's so bad. You're a star! Yes, I am R. It's like, holy fuck. The worst one is that Little Mermaid live action one? No, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Well, I've known the entire time.
When it comes to the universe, we're all shareholders.
Get back to your system. From.
Hey, you still look like you're hanging on by the sun.
Like, I'm not gonna play like a bunch of it, but like it's bad, chat. It's like it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I would rather the Scuttlebutt song. Like, the Scuttlebutt song is like annoying catchy, right? Like, it's not good. It's like, I would not want to listen to it, but at least it would be like a memorable experience compared to this. You really want to catch the updated time? I should probably end off here before I continue tempting fate and finally get smacked upside the head by the Nouse lawyers. Write a Disney script about keeping the shareholders happy. True. God. It's not good. It's not good. Didn't like it. Did not like this song. I think Wish is okay. I don't think you should be, like, against watching it, right? Because it's not a terrible movie. It's just not good, right? It's just filler. It's just filler. It's a filler episode. It's a non-issue, you know? I'm gonna raid Irie. I don't know if she's still gonna be live by the time I raid her, but... Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not gonna raid Irie. I'm gonna raid the Phase Wars waiting room, which is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Be sure to tune in for Phase Wars First day is tomorrow. Big Face Connect fight thing. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Not Pawn Wolf, because I think she's gonna end soon anyways. So, God save Team Spiral. It's the anniversary Disney deserves at this point. True. Markline, thank you for the 5 gift peepees. Should I say it like an NPC way? 5 subs, so good. 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 Thank you. Spend so much time on something that's not good in your opinion? Because it's interesting to talk about, right? It's interesting to talk about. Anyways, yeah. God save Team Spiral! I'm gonna hop off for tonight. See you guys for 3 extra days. Not 3 extra days. Just 1 extra day of streaming. Because I'll be streaming Sunday for Phase War stuff. Da, 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 da. And there might be more stuff after. I don't know. It's great to have you back. It's good to be back. I wish that it wasn't such a busy week to return to. I'd like a little bit time to like settle back in and do all the streams that I want to do, but it's alright. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐭. God save Team Spiral. And 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭! Till the bubbles away! Till the bubbles away!